5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
All right, bring us in, Jake.
Bring us in. Bring us in where, dude? I don't know where to start this.
All right.
I don't know.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to what are we calling this?
Bullshitting. Bullshitting. Let's call it
Working
bullshitting.
title, bullshitting.
Bullshit.
We have...
Hi, my name is Scott, and I'm old.
Along
Hi,
with...
my name is Anthony DeGennaro. I'm young. Ish.
That's good. That's good.
No
and
last
I'm
names.
motherfucking... Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you fucker. Oh, man.
Nice.
And we're back.
Yeah.
And our main host...
I'm Jake. This is my shed. We're in my shed using my stuff.
Which
this is fun.
Which one's... No. Oh,
All right. Let's
Okay.
get into some
Let's
some
focus.
things here.
All right,
So
let's get topical.
Any other title ideas other than bullshitting?
That's
like
gotta
shed
be
it.
the best
I like
one so far. Shed it.
Shitting.
Shed
Go
it.
shed yourself.
Or go shed yourself.
I like it because it's like bull and shed. All right.
Shed up.
Guys.
Shed up. I don't know.
Oh, fuck off.
Put the mic back.
Of mics and men.
Put the mic back.
No. That sounds like people that might be educated.
Welcome.
Mics and men. Yeah.
Real misleading.
I have a PhD in comedy.
No, we don't. We're trying.
28th, you'll have.
PhD in comedy.
All right, so I have some questions for you guys.
Ooh, I love it.
Because realistically, we all met each other like, what, 3 months ago? 2 months ago?
Oh, yeah.
It feels like it, right? It feels like a while.
20th.
Dude, that
Yeah.
flew. That actually flew.
Yeah, I know. Like
It did, but it didn't. Because I am tired of...
Doing this shit, yeah.
Not
Of
of
what, the
this.
class?
Just
of
want to
the
do like
class,
a new,
yeah,
new
just
thing. Yeah, no, I agree.
the class, the people we have... aside from us, the people we have in our class, I was talking...
What the hell's going on?
had a little side combo.
Scott's freaking out.
Had a little side combo with Scott.
What's
and we were talking about how we should... we're going to do
what's
the
it called?
mics.
What's it called when like... stimming. You're stimming right now.
Stimming?
There's too much going on. Too
What is
much
that?
stimulation.
We're on camera?
Overstimulated.
Wait, are we on camera?
Yes.
We are, in fact.
The red light's on.
Camera.
So let's go.
And I can still see your penis.
Cock's hanging out.
Yeah, put it to the left.
I'm shocked that you can see that. I can't even see it.
You really think he has one?
These are good cameras, man.
I think
I'm
this,
like, really? I thought I got rid of
I
that
think this
thing.
podcast would be better if Anthony's in the middle of you guys. Actually, just in the middle.
No.
All right, wait.
hanging
So we
out.
lost focus. What was the question?
We met each other in February.
Yeah, we gotta get
yeah.
focused.
You were saying that you
So
wanted
you
new
don't-
people.
You don't want to do another comedy class. You think it's BS?
No, I'm done. Oh, I want to do mics. We were talking about doing mics,
yeah.
and tomorrow we want to work our sets. I'm down to work my set.
Yeah.
It's a different audience. They're not going to be there at the 28th.
I
so
just need
fuck
to
it.
remember my stuff, dude. I don't
I
think
know-
I'd be able
I
to
feel like
remember
if
my
we just
stuff. by
fucking
then.
throw ourselves
Repeat it.
like with the wolves. I feel like the pressure would make you like, I don't know, like you'll search for it, and if you can't find it, you'll find something else. And fuck it,
Okay.
maybe. I think we should just go for it.
I
Like
like that.
writing and doing those habitually. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, but if we do the mic, don't say that's my 2 minutes.
no, you definitely can't be
I got
like
2
that.
minutes, guys,
Yeah,
and like the
that's
other
my
2 minutes is like in my brain.
No, I only got 2 minutes, guys. Yeah, I can't pull that shit.
Wait, so you want to go to the one at Governor's?
No,
Well, there's one in Bohemia at 7 p.m.
tomorrow.
Okay.
VFW.
We're putting the pressure.
Oh, so
Scott,
this isn't even
Scott
a
and I are
bar.
going
This
for
is
sure.
Okay.
We did like a secret handshake before walking in here into the shed. So
And you said we're doing it.
You spit on each
we're
other.
doing it.
Doing
No, we
that.
did more than that.
Oh.
Did more than that.
Guys, we have a camera on the side of the
Oh,
house. Oh, now my dad's gonna be waking up.
No, we found the blind spot. We just kind of.
Oh, God.
This podcast sponsored by Home Depot.
Yes, and then once we're
Yeah,
done,
I have a note.
I have some like questions because we
I
don't
love
really
it.
know each other. So.
We gotta. Let's stay on top.
I know this guy real well.
All right, Ant, run the conversation.
He
bro.
had to knock on my door and say, "Hi, I'm new in the neighborhood."
Oh, well, you telling me I'm a pedophile?
You told me that. I didn't
Thanks.
You came to my
thanks.
house and
It's
told
great
me, man. I didn't ask
I
for
drove
that
to your
info.
house. I found your address to tell you. Okay.
And you have the
By
vibe.
law, you had to,
And,
you know.
and has the vibe of like a pedophile that's like
in the closet, a very deeply
that goes to
closeted
church
pedophile.
now. No, that goes to church now, and you repent.
He's
You're like a repented pedophile.
Like a
He's
born
a-
again.
Yes.
Okay.
real
Yes.
guilty.
Like-
You know, you have like
I'm hiding something.
your guilt is eating you up. You're like, fuck it.
You blew a kid in high school and something.
Now I'm like trying to make up for it.
All right, we gotta cut
That's
that.
why I'm
cut
doing the
that.
comment thing.
Yeah,
We're gonna have
okay.
to cut
All
that.
right, yeah.
Make an
Sorry.
edit point.
I'm
Wait,
what's the
class. Let's
word?
talk about the class.
I'm projecting.
Wait, if anyone blew, no, it's true. No, nothing. No, Jake's making a good point. Like, if anyone blew a kid now, let us know, because I don't want to start a podcast with like a guy who blew a kid.
Yeah,
We should probably
That's
know about
actually
that
one of my
now.
first questions.
Let's get that across the table.
It's similar, but we'll get that.
This is going. All right. Wait.
we gotta cut
We
that.
gotta wait.
Cut
Hold
that.
on. The class. I want to talk about the class for a second.
All right.
Half.
Wait,
the
you never
class,
said yes or no, though. I don't think yet to the question.
No, yeah, he's deflecting.
Oh, I am.
To what?
Oh, you think I am one of those guys?
Well, can we just talk about the
Oh, do I
class?
look
No,
like I look like one of those guys?
Do I? Are you sure? Yeah.
Really?
Want to test it out? All right.
No. Half the class like actually wants to pursue the comedy, right? And then like the other like what do you think everyone else is doing? They're just testing it out. They just want to see what it is like.
I
They
think
saw it in the paper and they're like, fuck it.
We saw it the first time around with our first class. Me and
Wait,
Scott
saw
did.
what paper?
I saw it.
Patchogue Times. Like what
The fucking no, it wasn't like Newsday.
All right.
But anyway,
God,
like-
God bless.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're reading Newsday. You flip the page. You look at your horoscope. Then you flip the page and you said, "I could be a comedian." Oh my
Gosh, no.
The
I never thought of it like
stars
that.
I actually didn't like
Anthony's always looking for jobs, so I believe that.
odd jobs. I am.
Maybe I could do this one. It's a long
Fuck
shot, but
it.
we'll start with the class.
No, I've been meaning
Is this
to
a
get
class
into
or
it.
a
I
job?
just
I don't
didn't.
know.
I didn't
He's on the
think-
shitter.
I thought I was gonna go to the city, and then like that didn't work. So I was like, all right, yeah, I can't fucking afford to be in the city. So
No,
I was
No,
like,
yeah,
all right.
no one
totally.
can. People in the city can't afford to live in the city, man. Everyone's
City can't afford to live in the city. Yeah.
How
That's
can we not
true.
afford them to live in the city and there's like migrants just flying in there?
So they get
every
10
day?
grand to live on the
Actually nuts.
streets, bro.
They're taking our comedy spots. There's gonna be like
They're
a
taking
whole,
our fucking.
There's gonna be like
just
a whole,
doing open mics.
There's gonna be like a whole migrant comedy scene in the next.
That would actually be nuts. Like that, the reason they're all flooding in here so they could do open
We're going to have
mics.
to start
Yes,
learning how to do
I-
Spanish to
yes.
be part of the comedy scene.
I got yokes. 5 minutos yokes.
Welcome to the new comedy club, the Underground Tunnel.
Can you do a
Underground
Spanish,
tunnel.
Anthony?
Hola, yo tengo 2 minutos.
Dos minutos. Dos.
Oh yeah, you'll say dos.
Menos.
Dos X and 2 minutos.
Dos X. Dos minutos.
All right, what was I going to say?
Yeah, where are we going with this?
Me gustan los niños.
I remember.
I like
So-
kids. I like kids. Yeah, thanks. Fucking. Yeah, I learned Spanish. I went to fucking high school. Thanks.
In
I'll
co-
do some Spanish slang so you can.
Yeah. Something.
I'm going to say the N-word right now.
Just gonna drop
Alright.
it.
Just can't.
Swear to God.
One thing we got to do is
No.
like when somebody's speaking, we got to like because we're like trampling over each other a lot.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So like, what did you want to say? You said you were about to say something.
Yeah, I was. I didn't need your
So-
alley-oop. Now I feel uncomfortable. I was going to bring the... I was going to
You
bring
were
the...
gonna.
I was going to bring the
pressure
ball
on
down.
help you out, and then you went,
you know what?
Actually, fuck
you.
Hold on, this guy needs to say something. What do you have to say, motherfucker?
Fuck.
I've never. He gives you his mic.
Damn, dude.
Wait, I don't hear you
That
on my
is-
mic. Can you say something?
You sure?
I
hear
Is
it.
it on?
You might just be so loud that I can hear you. Yeah,
It's just echoing into your mic and his mic.
Oh, what's in the bow? bitch?
You ever-
What's in the bow?
when you-
All right, wait,
Acoustic.
so
It's the acoustics in here.
Anthony, you give him the floor,
Actually,
then you
I think
step
my
on
throat-
his shit again, man. What's good?
Do I have the ball yet?
It just kind of happens. You have the talking stick. We'll give you a fucking
the conch.
the pawn or something. I don't know. What do you want?
All right.
Oh, that's a
The
good idea.
talking lighter. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Anthony.
Yeah. Because
Put the mic down, dude.
I was like,
We should stop. Put the mic down. Put the mic down. He's holding.
All right. So back to our comedy class. I was going to say half the people, you were correct, are pursuing comedy like us. We're trying to be someone, maybe. The other people have a midlife crisis. So it's why the older people like come and they like want to do something new. Basically, like their life is so boring, they're like, "Oh my god, that could be interesting," and they just show up. And then there's people that like don't know if it's a midlife crisis or like something they want to pursue.
yeah. I don't know. I can't. Rob's definitely one that wants to. What?
I think
the fuck
Jake
we
just
got going
cried.
on over here? I
No,
just
Jake
seen in my
just-
I like how
peripheral.
he was
Jake was like charades
staring
or
it
something.
right at you the whole time. He's like, he's having a fucking midlife crisis.
I'm literally in midlife, actually.
Are you in a crisis right now?
Well,
or
if you're
you-
no, because technically the average lifespan of
dude.
a man is 76. So once you turn like 38, you're technically midlife.
with
Wow.
with
On the other,
technology, now you can live for fucking you're good, man. You're
Scott,
getting another
Well, there's
20
technology
years.
and then there's Taco
And
Bell.
metal.
That's the problem. There's technology's
playing-
going up and then Taco Bell's like, oh.
You're playing on the
We're all
back
gonna-
nine, Scott.
So yeah, once you hit like 35, 36, you can be like, oh yeah.
All right, so
I think
To-
Scott can
to,
saying.
to go off of that, what are our intentions? Like, what are your intentions? Let's go with the guy he was shooting at.
That's
first.
a good question.
Let's go,
This is
at,
my
intention.
let's go at the guy he was shooting at. Is this a midlife crisis?
Good question.
I think Scott just wants to show off his vocal cords.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's a good way to do it.
The singing career didn't take off, so he's like, I'll tell jokes that I could sing.
You actually do. You
Get
actually
some
do have a
chords.
good voice. Yeah.
Really?
I get some
Yeah.
fucking-
Can you give us some
I think he has a
harmony?
good voice.
I think we need harmony.
To harmonize, I have to have another person to sing with me. Definition. This is acapella.
I don't know that song. I don't know the lyrics.
This is my intention. Here's a segment of me singing. Well,
Scott sings. There you go. Scott sings. And then, there you go.
Scott sings.
welcome to bullshitting. I hope Anthony's not betting anymore.
Anymore.
If he is, that's okay. We'll just call the cops next door.
Oh, you bullshitting.
Why we're all here. You know.
Yeah.
Told me a year ago that I was gonna be hanging out with a 20-year-old, 30-year-old, and a 40-year-old in the shed. I didn't.
That sounds awesome.
Oh, he was so
awesome,
close to
yeah.
a punch. Hold on, find a punch. Do that exact same setup and find a punch.
On the spot.
Yeah.
If you told me a year ago that I'd be hanging out with a 20-year-old, a 30-year-old, and a 40-year-old, something gay. I don't know.
I was thinking the same thing.
That's funny, though. That is
Something
funny.
gay. I don't know.
That is funny.
I don't know
That
what
is
the
kind of
Which
gay.
was
And to some people, they probably go, "What are you doing? A podcast? Are you gay?"
Well, no, it's either a podcast or an orgy. It's one or the other. I don't know.
Listen,
All right, so are we going to bring it back to what are our intentions with comedy?
Yeah, Scott.
Let's go with Scott, yeah.
Oh,
Because he
okay.
was shooting at you. He said
Yeah.
you're having a midlife crisis.
Oh, guys, yeah, I'm having a
Talk
midlife crisis here.
No, you're not.
Say it to the camera.
So,
All right.
yeah, I don't know. I think
How long have you been wanting to do comedy, and what made
Yeah.
you finally say, I'm doing it?
yeah. So I got 2 kids at home, 7 and 4.
God bless.
So for the past 7 years, my life's just been like daddy mode. So finally, I just gotta get out of this house. No, but no, I gotta. I think it was just like I want to just try it because like if you know when you have those things that you keep talking about, like hey, I want to be this, I want to try this, I want to try this.
Has this always been a thought in your head since you were young?
I think so. I think I used to make people laugh, and a couple of people I had a job like 10 years ago at a hospital, and one of the supervisors was like, "You should have been a comedian. You missed your calling."
Is that what set it off? That one guy set it off. You're like,
Really? But it was the funny part is like I was 30 at the time. He's like, "You missed your calling, man." It's like it's already like 2
And were you in that moment like, yeah, I did.
I did. I was like, "You're right." Yeah, I was pretty much like,
little did that guy know,
It was true. I was like,
George
I was
Carlin was 86 years old. When he
but if I would have like quit that day, and be like, "You're right. I got to do it." You know. I think also just like I don't know. I have a hard time feeling like I fit into any other job.
yeah.
Like I feel like when you hear more about comedians and how they act and their behaviors, I feel like I kind of line up in that little genre of
It's all a bunch of
fucked up.
outcasts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all fucked up and
For sure.
yeah. Like I don't feel like I fit into like any job that I tried.
If that was the metric for like being a successful comedian, Ant's gonna be fucking sick.
Wow, fitting into a job, yeah.
But I think now like my
I don't think
intention.
that's a benchmark, yeah.
I feel like if I don't make it, which is probably statistically speaking, I'm not going to make it.
fuck statistics.
So,
Statistics don't matter.
Dude, statistically BS, bro. You could
Yeah,
be, think about it,
it's
10 years
bullshit.
from now. What are you, 54 in 10 years from now?
52,
56?
51.
You're
10
only
years to be
41?
Yeah.
That's good,
Yeah,
dude.
you have plenty of time.
You were the
Oh my God.
youngest fucking 40-year-old dude I've ever seen. Like, I thought he looks like he'd be my age, no?
Yeah.
Everyone else I know is 42 and up.
Actually, no, wait. That's a good joke. He said they would be the same age.
We look like we could, though.
You guys do look like you could be like
30s,
like
maybe.
9 months apart.
That's
Yeah.
why.
No,
That's
that's what
why
I'm
you
saying.
guys are on this camera. That's why
Yeah.
you guys got this.
This is,
fucking frame.
Yeah.
This is the non-receding hairline side of this podcast. This is the receding line side of the podcast.
This is the
Like-
bald on purpose, and this is.
I must handle stress well because I feel like I have more like fucking like wrinkles and shit than you. I don't know, man. I just feel like
Scott.
I'm aging fast.
Yo, chill
You're in
out,
sales.
man.
The whole day you're like,
Yeah,
buy
you-
something, buy something. Yeah.
Yeah.
This kid had a full head of hair a year ago, and then he got into
No,
sales.
fucking not even a joke. Yeah, really? Not even a joke, dude. Yeah.
I would love to see a picture of you with hair.
Yeah, it's okay. Not as sexy.
Not as sexy.
Not as sexy as I am
I'll
now.
give it a solid 6.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
As soon as like people watch this podcast, they're like, Joe Rogan's here.
yeah, right. I've gotten Andrew Tate before, and I'm like, okay, fuck.
They probably want to fuck you.
Well, I had like a bottle of seltzer in my hand, and I was wearing these.
No, they didn't say
shades.
Andrew Tate. They said Andrew Taint.
Andrew Taint. Andrew Taint. It's fucking vagina. Yeah.
We're back.
There we go.
All right, so your intention.
yeah,
so
yeah,
you do
so like that, yeah.
you do want to do comedy.
Yeah. So
See, but you're doubting yourself. Why doubt yourself when
Well,
you're
that was-
funny?
that's like the
and you-
voice that got me not to do comedy like 20 years ago. 10
So
years
it's been in
what-
your head since 30. So you've been thinking about it for a
no,
while.
even like earlier, just
Earlier.
When you were younger, did you do things where it's like you would search up open mics and then find one and then like exit out? Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Fuck it. I did that all of college. I would like look up and I would be like, all right, there's an open mic on Thursday. Fuck that. And I would just like close it. I'm like,
See, but doesn't that like fuck you up? Because I had same thing. I feel like we all did that, and doesn't it make you look back and be like, "Fuck, I should have done this." You know what I mean? Even you guys, the young guys, are like, "Fuck, I should have done this earlier."
Everybody's got that same feeling, dude. No
Because
matter
it's
what
like,
your age is.
but it does feel good when we finally take the dive. What made you take the dive?
Yeah.
That's a good. I mean, to be honest with you, it's a good question. I used to look at the governor's, comedy class like a couple like once a year. Just look at it and go, oh man.
So the same
so
thing.
close,
So the same
so
thing
close.
kept happening.
Yeah,
in the cycle.
Right and then
What broke the cycle?
I don't
what
know.
did it?
I think it was much
You
just
said,
like
"Fuck it."
I think it was like it's just like I got it. It's either now or never. I think like I was telling my friend, I was like, I don't know. He's like, just do it.
yeah.
And then I was like, all right, I'll do it. And I showed up and I was like, well, I shouldn't be here.
Like, why am I becoming friends with the 22-year-old? This is.
And you guys doing it twice. What made you do it twice? What made you say, "All right,
I
first class"?
I harassed Scott to do it a second time.
I love it.
Nice.
Well, I enjoyed the class,
Yeah.
and I thought me and Jake were serious about doing comedy. So I was like, all right.
Well, you guys are serious.
yeah. So I was like, all right, let's. When there's nothing else to do besides open mics right now, so why not just do the class?
It's fair, and I'm glad
Check
you
out
guys did
Mike.
because
Yeah, we got
you guys.
it was
And if we keep
for
taking
a
the,
reason, you know.
Yeah.
Now we got a little
Yeah,
comedy crew here.
Yeah.
Let's fuck shit up. Yeah, we gotta cut that. Mark, time mark.
No, but all right, let's go. Let's go to you. Are
No,
we
the
done with
youngest.
Scott?
Let's go with you. Yeah.
You want to go with me or?
Yeah. Well, you feel like you landed there, or
I'm good. Yeah. We can
you
get-
feel like
circle
so
back.
you finally
I finally said yes.
you said fuck it. Yeah.
and I was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
happy that we had 8 weeks and I was able to put 7 minutes together. Like in my
you
mind,
felt accomplished after your
yeah.
set.
Like
I-
before that class, I never had like an actual written joke. I had like moments of making people laugh.
And I saw your set. It was solid. It was
Yeah,
good,
so I never had like, okay, here's an idea, and I still have a hard time.
Was
getting-
that also one of your best nights of your life?
Yeah, that was definitely.
Yeah,
great.
How was that
I
high?
felt-
How was that high? Just like coming off.
There
the
is
stage.
literally nothing like that. It's probably what it feels like to be born. I don't know.
Shit.
No, that's a good.
Like,
I feel.
You know what I mean? Like your life, like after you do it, like there's just this
is
level.
a game changer. You're like,
I can't lie.
It's like waking up.
Guys.
First time.
I am I was an anxiety-ridden kid, like, and after I done that show, there is now this like chip on my shoulder where it's like, no, I know who I am. Like younger would be like, I could be a comedian. My friend's like, you're not funny, dude. And I'm just like, yeah.
Bro, I get that
But
because
then after you do it, you're just like, no, like I have made a group of 170 people
Yeah.
laugh for 7 minutes. I am somebody.
that first pop. Don't you
Yeah.
chase it like that first
Oh my
pop you ever
God.
got? Are you like chasing it every time? It's
Especially
I wanna-
like saying something natural on there that I wasn't planning to say, and like I'm like, no, I can naturally like, I can.
You
do,
know you're
there's this-
funny, yeah, it's
Yes,
not
yes. And my anxiety has been like, say my anxiety is like always rattling at 60%, like inhibiting me to do like whatever. It probably dramatically dropped to like 5%.
That's good shit.
Like I
bro,
probably
yeah.
lost 95% of my overall anxiety.
This is
walking
one of the
around from-
scariest things you could
doing it.
probably do is like try to make a room of strangers laugh. Like, and
It's
like,
nerve-wracking, yeah.
everyone's different, and this is subjective. So it's like you don't know if your shit's gonna land with so many strangers because we, we get each other's comedy, but like people outside of comedy don't really.
Yeah, bro, we're gonna
so
get
you're
fucking
like,
6
fuck.
views and 7
Yeah.
dislikes. It's
They
gonna be sick.
say public speaking, people are more. I don't know how true that is, but more afraid.
But this
of
is
that
beyond
than death.
public speaking because
Kind of nuts, right?
even with public speaking is like usually for a reason. You're not just like you know what I mean.
this is even worse.
And
than
this
that,
is
'cause
like,
you're like
yeah.
trying to get something.
This
You're not
is
just
pressure.
reading.
Yeah, this
you're
is
trying
like-
to
this
get them
is-
to fucking.
yeah.
That's
This is
insane.
how anxious I was the first time I was gonna do stand up. Like, you know how my first joke was like I peed myself?
Yeah.
That happened, but another part happens that I don't say because it's very uncomfortable. But
Let it out in the first
listen.
step of the pod.
No, we're not going to edit this. This is legit.
I love it. Let's do
The
it.
3 times I've done stand-up and I was up next, waiting to go up, my tip inverted inside of my wiener. Not even kidding. I didn't even know that was biologically possible. I'm
Write
not
that down.
kidding.
That's
dude.
awesome.
No,
Shit.
that's true.
It turtled.
My dick turned into a clit. Like, I got scared. It was so, like, I had to, like grab it and, like, pop it back out. Like,
Holy shit.
Wait,
you dislocated your penis.
I did.
Wait, Anthony,
It was disgusting.
Anthony, can you do me a favor? Could you put your hoodie up real quick to show it?
I'll show him what it looks
Yeah,
like.
bro.
Fucking. It's not gonna work with the headset. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna go over.
Got too big of a tip. Got too big.
That'd be funny if you said,
That
Anthony,
mushroom
show me, and he
tip.
takes his shorts off. Like, no, the other.
He's like, me too.
Oh, dude. Do you ever get it, man? Yeah. I'm kidding. All right.
So your penis became like a belly button. It was like an innie.
Yes,
an outie.
yes. It went from an
That's my
outie to
joke.
an innie. My dick recircumcised itself. It was.
You're like speaking about like being a born again comedian. No, but like, it's almost like you had like this whole like new like transformation. Your dick was like going in.
Yeah, it's kind of like a butterfly. Like I was a caterpillar, and then I could.
Everything was
My dick came out 0.2 inches bigger. Like, and I had more confidence.
Nice.
Hello, everyone. But yeah, I think and I can attest that I was there for Jake's.
Oh, your penis
show.
did that as well?
No, I
witnessed
mean,
the penis?
no, he told me.
He's like, I was there for that.
He
Saw it
told
when
me.
it came back
He was
out.
like, man,
showed
I got pee on myself, and I was like, I said, just go home. Just go home. Just go.
He's
I was like, this is not for you. This is not for you, son.
Just talk him out of it.
and it works. I was like, Dad, shut up. And I went up on stage and crushed.
Nice.
Like, hit yourself a couple times.
Yeah. Dad, you could never tell me what to do ever. And then I got up.
I think the scary part
Smart
is
stage.
as we're talking about this, I'm actually like thinking about the shows. Our show's like in 11 days.
That's fucking crazy.
I haven't remembered your shit.
By day 7, by day 5, 4, you're like, you start getting really nervous. Because then all of a sudden, like, all those thoughts.
real.
Yeah.
But you have to understand, like, I saw some comedian talk about it on a podcast, but it was like, anxiety is a natural human thing. There is nobody that
it's good
doesn't
to
go on
feel.
stage.
It's good to feel, yeah.
Yeah, it boosts your
Part of it.
performance.
Yeah, it's
It
part of
literally it turns you into a
Sharper.
superhuman. That anxiety, if you don't let it
You feed off
eat you
of it.
alive.
Yeah,
Yes,
instead of letting it eat you up, you feed off of it.
you have to just live in it. Just
Yeah.
live in it. It's how it is. You're a human, and you just got to throw yourself on stage, and you will.
I'm
do it
thinking-
yourself.
I'm
You
gonna
drank-
try to be in the moment because I know it's gonna go by so fast. Because I've done shit before
Yeah.
that it's like you
does.
stress
It's over.
over for so long, and then
Yeah.
you're in it, and you're like, oh shit, we're done. You know what I mean?
Gotta
It's
be
like
present.
I want to be so present for
And
myself.
once you're on the stage and he gives you that light, you're just like, I don't want to go. Like it's a sticky stage. It's not something where you want to run off.
Yeah.
Especially once you get out there with and you pop your chest out and people are laughing.
What would happen if you just like fuck it, you bailed? Like he'd be like, what the fuck?
No,
probably wouldn't
that's
And don't
eh,
plant
I
that seed in
swear
your
to
head.
God,
Because
dude.
No, I'm
this
not doing
fucking
that. I'm
guy's
just
planting
saying.
that seed.
No,
because
no,
he's
I'm not
thinking
doing
about
that. I'm
it.
not
He's
doing
like,
Dude,
I'm like,
and if
no,
you have
no,
nothing
no.
to say when you're on stage, I could see you like shying away from everyone and being like, "Oh, what was I supposed to say?" Like,
No.
tell
no.
them, be like, "Well, fuck." Like, live on your natural
feed off
conscious.
of it.
Like,
Feed off of it.
you know what I'm
At
saying?
the very least, I'm gonna be like, I'm out of material. I'm gonna go.
No,
now.
don't. Just,
But I'll have enough. I'm gonna have enough. It'll be fine.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do it all from start to finish. It'll be memorized. It'll be good. It'll be a good time. I'm kind of thinking like this is what's helping me is kind of going like it's gonna come and it's gonna go and it's gonna happen when it happens and then.
Do you want it to go, or do you want it to be a forever thing?
Well, no, I'm
You
just
know
talking
what I'm
about this show.
If you want to do comedy for the rest of your life, like, don't see this as a one and done.
No. I'm just saying talking about this specific show. Like I'm trying to treat each show as like it's like its own thing. It's
just
like,
treat
this
it
is
like a
gonna be-
trophy. Like you're
but
trying to get a trophy.
it's one
you know?
thing at
This
a
is
time. You're
little
present for
fucking
each thing, and
notch
then
on
you
your
move
belt.
on and you
Yeah.
go for the next thing. And I'm
There you
looking
go.
forward, you know, but
There
also
you go.
staying present.
No, this is the biggest fight of your life.
biggest fight.
It is the biggest moment in your life.
And if you
actually.
bomb, you're fucking done. You're
done.
That's
This is
it.
it. You're
No more.
fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop looking forward.
Fucking done.
Look right in front of you.
Right now,
Yeah,
look into the
Look at who you are now, never who you're gonna be.
Yeah. Nobody.
All right,
I think Anthony's gonna end with like they'd be like, so I'm just looking forward, guys. This set right here is it's done. Sort of
So-
behind me.
So you guys,
It's in the past.
Even though you're there right now, the past is just moving. You guys feel that coming, and now it's gone.
It's over.
Look at it go.
It's over.
We're good.
No, but it is.
So you guys pressured each other, right? But what made you do it the
No.
first? Like, what made you? You know what I mean?
I just got to say this one more thing to end, and then I'll answer that.
All right.
And I want to say something to you. I want to say something to you after.
Oh fuck,
Dude, I want to say something to you too, dude. No, I'll fucking.
I need to get this off my chest,
Dude, I will say it all over your chest. Like,
No, no, it's
All right,
a good
let
thing.
it
It's a
out,
good thing.
fellas,
It's not
let
a
it
bad
out.
thing.
No,
Who's the alpha
thinking-
male in this group now? Let's
Hey,
see.
no more bullshitting. All right, this is serious.
Bullshit. Oh, trademarked.
Ayo.
Nice.
Oh, you got it. Oh, nice.
Yeah, we got it. No.
Get on it.
We should
Ant.
patent that.
Yeah,
though,
get on it.
Anyway, wait.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
So, thinking bigger picture, like you want to do comedy your entire life, it's kind of a good thing when lowering your anxiety for your first show. Because it's like, if you know you want to do 1,000 of these, do you think you're going to remember your first? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't really matter. So don't treat it like it's do or die. Because you
That's how
know,
I'm treating it.
you know, Andrew Schultz's first show or whatever like sucked compared to what he
Yeah,
became.
yeah.
So you're going to be the sucky version of yourself.
yeah.
You're going to try to do your best, obviously,
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
moment.
yeah.
But like, it's not a finished product. You know,
Yeah.
comedy isn't like you go up and you're a Netflix
Even when you're a
performer
pro, you
or you're
bomb
not.
sometimes. Even when you're a pro.
Yeah,
You know, it's a good
But you
thing.
become a pro. You aren't born a pro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you become one. Yeah, and then everyone's got a different time frame, and it's like it's hard when you look at other people that started earlier or had success at different stages, and it's like, you know, there's so much variability though. So it's like you can't really look at anyone else and how fast they're moving, and you just gotta
No,
focus on your
exactly.
thing. But the good thing, sorry, real quick, have you guys ever seen like Worst I Ever Bombed? It's like a series on YouTube, and they show you like. It makes you feel better when you watch it. It's a guilty pleasure.
All right, here's Ant.
I like that.
Plugs.
That's actually dope.
It's all
With
like pros
Anthony.
that
Here
watch
he
it. No.
goes.
I would actually watch
Plugging
that.
some
What is it
show.
called?
It's called Worst I Ever Bombed. It's a segment
Worst
and they
I've
do.
Ever
It's like all professional comedians. Like,
I've seen
you
that
know,
before.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it
you've
on?
seen-
Is it on Jimmy Fallon show?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
It's just a
interesting.
quick little couch.
It's a little thing, and they talk about like one was at my school. I think David Spade was like at my school once, and he said like they like literally booed him out, and then they didn't pay him. Like he's so, I don't know, not to like
That's awesome.
I don't know. It's just makes you feel good because you're like, oh, you know, even like
Everyone's human, bro.
yeah, everybody's human, you know.
All right, what was the question?
Anyway, yeah.
Oh, so after your speaking of first set and moving on, after your guys' set, like, what are you guys feeling mentally like after that? Were you
Right
like,
after the set.
yeah.
Probably.
Oh,
Were
yeah.
you guys like hard on
were-
yourself? Like, fuck, I should have tagged this. I
No,
didn't
No, we
land
felt
on
really
it.
good.
It's probably a feeling
Yeah.
of like crack and heroin, but being able to balance at the same time.
And then were you
Like, it
like,
was
I need
nice.
that again?
Yes.
Give me a
yeah.
hit of that.
ASAP. Yeah, okay.
Because it's like that
figured,
made me
yeah.
feel like that. What if I do it better? Then I'll feel that
That's
again
good,
and
yeah.
better than that. It's a drug, dude.
It was. Yeah.
There's a reason addicts,
I know,
comedians
like,
are addicts.
That
It's
first
the
pop.
same.
Remember when we were just fucking riffing or whatever? That first pop, I was like, oh, I want that again. But then we keep going back, and these guys heard our material, and they don't give us anything. I'm just like,
Yeah,
it feels like
That's the hard part.
like that's why that last set on Monday, I was hard on myself because I was like, what the fuck? I don't know. It was just. It's tough, man. It is tough going
It
up
is
there
tough.
and then like
But
not
those
getting
aren't
anything.
shows.
I know,
You're gonna
I
know the difference
but
between a show and
it
an open
fucking
mic
sucks.
very soon. You're
But
gonna
the
know
problem,
difference.
the problem with this course, I mean, it's good and all, but the problem is we keep doing this set, and I'm starting to believe less in my set because I'm not getting. You know what I mean?
Yes, I felt
not
just like
getting
you.
not
Yeah.
getting those laughs.
Yes.
It's like fuck. Is that working? Is it?
Yeah.
Is like is
It's like actually the opposite
Connor?
effect.
Yeah, it's having like a.
You're
So like
I'm-
my set, I'm just like I know I'm confident in my set, but just like if I keep doing it, I'm like what the. That's why I want to do it tomorrow at an open mic so I could get like a
Accurate
actual
reading on
yeah,
it.
exactly.
But if you
'Cause I
guys are
don't know what
going
the
to
fuck we're just
a,
fucking-
where are you guys going? You're going to a
open mic.
Yeah, but it's called it's
VFW.
a VFW, not a bar where there'll be random people. It's gonna be other comedians, and they're gonna treat you exactly like
I'll
They might give you
I'll
a
take
little
it.
bit.
I'll take
of,
it.
VFW.
At least you get an honest response.
yeah, I'll take it.
So what is this,
I'd
like
rather
old
that
people in there? Like,
I'd rather
it'll
something
be other
than
comedians.
nothing.
It'll
I'd
be
rather
other
something than
comedians.
nothing.
I'll be honest with you. The thing too is like, even if you don't get a big laugh tomorrow,
We're
after-
working it.
You're working it, and you're one step closer, even sounding more natural, more.
That is true.
You know.
And then I'm fighting. I'm like, find this fucking joke instead of
Yeah.
like reading or like.
yeah.
It's like, all right,
Yeah.
find it. The pressure's on.
You're gonna
It's kinda
exercise your memory. I like that.
Like, that's why.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I think I'll be there tomorrow for sure.
I think
Maybe.
it's yeah. I think
And I think once one of I'll go first. I don't give a fuck. But as long as one of us go, I feel like the other ones are gonna be like, all right. You know what
I
mean?
thought
You're
that
gonna
would
want
happen
that.
between me and Ant, but
I
Ant,
bailed.
that's all right.
Well, he only has 2 minutes, so
2
he's
minutes.
Like,
Yeah.
you should. Yeah, 2 minutes is 2 minutes. That's good though.
It's something. Yeah, I just got to get more stuff. What it is that it's not like I don't
You
have
get in
stuff.
your
I
head
write
and-
it, and then I scrap
you
it.
just
and
get
I
in your
scrap
fucking
it.
head. Yeah, get out of
Yeah.
there, man. Just let it
Yeah.
work the shit before you fucking
Yeah, I gotta work it out, and then the fucking worst
Just gotta
is like
work
when
it
you
out.
say something that you worked on, and then Jesus.
Working it out.
So I feel like
It's a good example. And then
neglecting-
what happens? That's
Wait,
what you're trying to get there.
Yeah, no, but like
life. You get life out of it.
life.
You just work it. You just got to pretend writing.
Scott's checked out. He's like, these guys are
No,
talking about.
You gotta
comedy.
pretend.
God damn it.
You gotta
I'm wondering
pretend.
how long we've been on already.
Dude, we probably have a total of 25 minutes.
We're, yeah.
What time is it right now?
And we're gonna have to make some edits. Well, Jake's gonna have to
Yeah,
make
yeah,
some
I'll make
edits.
edits. I don't care.
Premiere Pro. Or
When you see that red dot go away, that means we're a half hour, and you have to tell me so we can hit it again. I want to get like an hour and a half
all right, so
done.
back to
That's
all right.
cool.
So
Yeah, where we
why
at?
did you start
Oh yeah.
your intention?
There we go. Yep.
Dude, ever since I was like, I remember the first comedy special I ever watched was Gabriel Iglesias with my friend Drew, who I just went to a Yankee game with, but we were like 10 years old at this time in my back room. And I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, this is fucking sick. And like, ever since then, I was just like, I would watch him all the time. I was like, this stuff is so cool. And like, I never thought I could do it, but like, I wasn't funny, but I've always wanted to be funny. And then I would use some mechanics they would use on stage with my friends, and then I would get them to laugh. And then I'm like, oh, like that's sick. So I've just been studying it for so long to where now like I became funny, I would say. Like just by like subconsciously watching it all the time, it just went to my subconscious. And like, yeah, that's all I
That's
got.
legit. And then what made you finally do it?
I graduated college, still haven't done it, started working. I was like, is this really what I want my life to be? Like, I know I
What was
always
the
want to do
epiphany?
this.
Like, what was the moment? What was this? Just like, fuck it. Like,
Dude,
what
I
happened?
literally I got an email because I get emails for free shows at Governor's, and there was an email about the class. And I just got paid, and I was like, all right, I have the money. I literally bought it and like had a panic attack right away. I was like,
I
fuck,
can't back
like, now
out.
I have. Yeah,
I'm in the hole.
yeah.
I'm in the
Because
fucking
the thing
hole.
about going to like an open mic or whatever, it's like, I'm just gonna play Xbox. Like, it's an easy go away. But I'm like,
Easily,
all right,
yeah.
I just threw
You put the pressure on
$200 away. I have to go now.
You only paid $2.
I don't remember how much
3.
it was. It was 3.
I was like, what the fuck? He's like, well, me and John have to talk.
3.
It's like, whose dick I gotta
That's
suck?
funny
Yeah.
because I bought the class. I paid the money the day of the class.
Oh really?
I waited the very last day.
I see. So
I thought there was
yeah.
limited spots.
He said cash or car or Venmo or something.
I'll say this.
Cash for
my-
$275, so I did
yeah.
cash
Yeah,
this
that's
time
what I
around.
did. Yeah.
All right, and then what are your intentions?
Yeah. So that's how you
Dude,
got into
like
it,
it's
and then-
literally like even my mom today was like, "You sell anything?" I was like, "Fucking no." She's like, "You going to the office tomorrow? You haven't been all week." I was like, "No." And she's like, "When are you gonna start like
I'm working on
taking?"
set, damn
She's
it.
like, "When are you gonna start taking stuff seriously?" I'm like, "When something I want to take seriously, like you know what I mean, like something
yeah,
that makes
no, I
me
get
want to
that.
take something seriously."
I resonate
And like
with that.
I would rather do this comedy thing. Like this is the only thing where I feel like happy in a sense. Everything else is kind of getting things done. I don't know.
I get
I
that.
want
And you
to
should
make
do
it
what
a living.
you're happy,
I,
yeah.
I always have a recurring
As
thought.
possible.
I have a recurring thought all the time of like,
No,
I honestly believe I could do this.
And
A
you
lot of
should,
things
yeah.
in my life,
You
like
should.
soccer. Thank you. Like soccer, I was good at. I was 9th grade. I was on varsity. My dad was like, "You can go to college for soccer." I was like, "I don't care. Like I don't. Like I know I'm good." Or
It
whatever.
was
like,
fun, but it wasn't.
yeah,
like,
it was
your
nothing that
passion.
made me like. I didn't have like an ignorance of like, oh, I could be the best. Like you know, there's those players in sports where it's like they actually think they could be LeBron when you're playing basketball with them, but they're not that good. Like
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
how I feel with comedy.
Which is good. You should
You know?
should feel that way because that's gonna drive you. You should like we all have to have some sort of ego. You know what I mean?
Eagle?
So-
Eagle.
What are
Sorry,
you? You're still you're not in the fucking Navy anymore, dude.
never was in the Navy. I'm
An
not-
eagle.
I'm married to a woman, guys. I'm not.
What type
Never
of woman? So,
Wait, we need
She was
eagles.
a natural born woman.
We need an eagle.
Wait, you said eagles?
Getting
about the
into this
Eagles?
comedy industry.
All right,
is
you
harder
like
than I thought.
My English no very good, okay, my friend.
You need an ego
I'm
to
not-
be in comedy.
You know what I mean.
No, yeah. No, all right, ego. You need an
You need
ego.
an ego. Sorry, I'll.
An ego, yes.
this is the only thing I feel like I have an ego in
It's my
too.
second language, man. Give me a fucking break.
Hey, hey.
When you got off the boat, I wasn't on your ass, man.
No,
fucking
God.
Ellis Island.
This feels like West Side
Yeah,
Story
you
where it's like
fucking
3
fake
white.
wop. No.
yeah.
It feels like 3 jets against 1
I
shark.
want to believe in it. Yeah.
Stop looking at me like that.
What?
Wait. All right. So yeah, you have to be a
What did I
little
do?
mentally fucked up to want to get on stage and be like, "Hey, everybody, look at me." You know what I mean? So you do have to have an ego. Sorry, fuck, I fucked it up again.
Try it again.
Goddamn.
No, you good. You good.
Say it.
Ego. We know what you're saying. We know what you're
It's
saying.
EGO. It's how it's
Wait,
spelled.
I have an
We
owl.
know what he's saying.
Go.
And go.
I'll go.
And I go waffle.
Oh, you.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh,
Hey, chill.
the night creature.
All right,
Who
we're
let
good.
the dogs out?
That's my brother.
Who?
I have jokes about him, bro. He's probably pissed about it.
But yeah, you said you gotta have an ego.
I'm done. Next.
But you do.
I want you to finish the thought,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
But you know, you have to be like mentally fucked up to be like, hey,
Yeah,
I'm
to
gonna
think you
go
can
up there.
do that,
Everyone,
yeah.
This is the
look at
only
me,
thing
and
where
yeah.
like if I'm lifting with my friends, I'm like, okay, you can lift more than me. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
just try to lift more. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I do want this group to fuck shit up though. I'm ready for
Facts.
us to like
Make some
One of
waves.
us has to get this laugh off. One of us has like.
But I am
as
a
long
good
as
person.
one of us, I feel like we all win.
Listen,
and I just want.
Oh, yeah,
I just want to put that out there. I like you guys a lot.
Oh, yeah,
you're like
you're your
brothers to me,
guy,
so I
yeah.
want to see you guys succeed also. I'm not saying
Yeah.
fuck you guys when you're up on stage.
But fuck you guys.
no,
Yeah.
no, because it's
Oh, no,
really
better
not a
than you.
competition. But I make it a competition until we're friends. Once we're
Nah,
friends, I'll
yeah,
root
yeah.
for you. But if you're
Yeah.
not, it's like, nah, you're going for
You're
my
saying
stage.
outsider. You're talking about like,
Yeah.
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 I feel that too because even the other day when you're like, oh, I want to talk to this comic, I'm like, fuck that guy. I want to take his head off. Fuck that
Yeah,
guy.
exactly.
So I get that. I agree 100%. But
I just want to fight people.
I feel like
Fuck that guy.
and I feel like that's a healthy
Hey, Dad.
mindset too. You know what I mean? Like if we were just like, oh, that kid's cool.
Competition.
It's like, no, fuck you. I'm taking your spot. I want your
Yeah.
fucking stage time.
It's the only thing I'm competitive with.
Yeah.
This I've never found
Which
anything
we
I'm, like,
should be. Yeah, we should fucking.
Like even playing video games growing up with my friends, like I would be winning 3-0 and I would let them come back 3-3, so it's like more
in
fun.
FIFA, you talking about FIFA?
Yeah.
I do that with my brother.
Yeah.
Just fucking.
Yeah, you
good.
know what
Nah,
I
I
mean?
can't
Like
do it
I,
no more,
I don't care.
You got to be pretty competitive to want to do something like this, I would think, right?
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying we're gonna fucking take over Long Island's comedy scene.
No, that way. You gotta do that one.
I mean, but not.
We're,
for some
we're
people.
coming for you, Long Island comedy. Yeah.
Shit.
Anthony's like, yeah, well, he said.
Rock, stop it.
I think every time I talk to dogs, like, who is that? We're coming for you, Long Island comedy. He's staring right to the window. It's awesome. It's like Cujo's gonna come in.
All right, Jake, you feel like you landed there? Should we pass it over to?
Yeah, dude, I want to do this for a long time.
I feel like
So
we
which
all
one?
have that intention. I feel like we all want to fucking.
Yeah, so I'm basic. All right. Yeah. All right.
No,
Anthony.
all right.
No, I'm kidding.
Anthony.
Yeah. All right. So, what's the question? Oh yeah, we're looking
Yeah,
at the camera.
re-question.
Yeah. Zoned out for a second.
Did you already go already? Or no?
No.
He's like, I fell asleep.
Yeah.
I checked
No, this is a good librarian. I like that. All right, Scott, your turn.
Librarian. Fuck.
I'm kidding.
They're like, Anthony, go. Okay.
Okay.
And can you answer
End scene.
Can you answer like you're at work, like saying a bit,
What?
like you're at work in the corner recording one of your bits into the audio?
Oh, you want me to do it like right now?
Chick.
So when did you think you wanted to do comedy? When? Like, what was the original, thing that clicked in your head?
When I guess like when I first got the thought that you could do it, trying to think back.
You just changed the question.
No. I'm really trying
Don't
to answer
the question with a question.
When's the first time I thought I wanted to do comedy?
Do we have
just
free
keep it
will?
simple.
Yeah.
Did I choose comedy or comedy choose me? Yeah.
That's how a school shooter sounds before they fucking. All right, my bad.
Don't overthink it. See, this is typical Anthony. Overthinking.
Yeah, it's bad. I know.
All right, what made you get into comedy? Let's start there.
all right,
What
college.
got you into comedy?
College.
What was it like? Did you watch fucking?
No, I really wasn't even watching
Superbad or
much
something,
stuff.
or
I think I might have seen.
Was it a
stuff on
special? Was it YouTube?
No,
Okay.
No, I think it was. No, it wasn't even YouTube. I wasn't really watching any of it. It had to be fucking freshman year.
Let him bring
college?
Let him
Yeah.
bring it home. Hold on, he's gonna land.
What,
Stick the
where-
landing.
am I not
no,
doing
you're
good here?
You're
No, you're good.
Okay.
There's no good or bad. Just
All right. No, some of my friends. I think we went to see Pete Davidson. He went to my
ADHD
school.
overdrive.
Yeah. All right. And
there's no wrong answer. It's not like
no, I know. I'm
fucking
trying
wrong.
to think. I'm trying to think.
Hey, Ant.
Don't
Sit
try.
down.
Don't try. Just
Yeah,
do
I
it.
got this. I got this.
Yeah, please
Ant,
help him out. Help him out.
So we really wanted to keep you here, but things just aren't working.
This isn't where you gotta go. I got fired and
We
and
think you're
kicked
gonna
out
be great.
of the fucking podcast.
Just not here.
All right, so this is Anthony's
life
first
story.
episode on bullshitting, and it will be his last.
His last. Okay, no, we saw Pete Davidson, and then my friends were like, "You could do that," and I was like, "Oh shit! All right, thanks."
Wait, what? You guys were in the car.
Pete Davidson, he went to my school. He performed. My friends were like, yeah, he's all right, but I think you could do that. And I was like, oh shit, all right, I've never heard that.
Were you
before.
considered like the funny one?
I didn't really gel with everybody, but the people that I hung out with did think I was funny. And
Fuck
then
yeah.
I
Did you
kinda
think
thought
you were
about
funny?
that. After that, I kind of thought of myself.
Did
as
you try to be funny, or just
And then I
natural?
like sought it out. And I was like looking for that validation in people. Like
So you would
wherever I
try to be
went.
funny all the time.
Like, yeah, I wasn't like always on. I wasn't like an insufferable asshole. But you know,
we need a camera on Scott at all times. Just like
No, I'm
right
picturing,
here. I need
I'm
this
just picturing
angle.
Anthony with his friends, and they're just laughing at him.
At
him? And they're laughing, and they're laughing
at me.
and Anthony's not telling a one joke at all.
It's like, what, guys? I'm thinking. I'm trying to think. Hold on.
Wait, when your friend said that you can do that, was that like a waiter coming?
Dude, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's like, all right, we all ordered something. It's ends turn. He's like, and they're like,
No, I actually do that. I do that. Yeah, the drive-through, it's fucking really bad. I'm like,
You can serve French onion soup.
yeah. No, sometimes I'll ask them. I'm like, what do you think? The chicken tenders?
He's the
or
guy that
burger?
he's the guy that he finishes all his food. The waiter comes up and he's like, I didn't like that at all. Fucking, I didn't finish.
Anthony was like,
I hated it.
Anthony's like, I've never seen any comedy before, but somehow I'm just fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't have anybody to compare it
He's
to.
like, you guys try. I am.
yeah.
He's like,
No, that's not what I'm saying. Is
No,
that what's
yeah,
coming across?
we're just shitting on you, Ant.
And your friends are part of the deaf community, right?
The deaf community, yes. Deaf, the mute, the blind, yes.
Helen Keller's my best friend, but
Yeah. Helen Keller.
All right, finish it.
But fucking lost
What
my train of thought.
made you change the decision to like now? Like it seems like your factor of every decision making in your life is to pursue comedy as number one. Am I wrong?
Yeah,
about
you're
that?
trying to go to the city and everything to fucking. You know what I mean?
I think
Good for you, man.
Yeah, I kind of like
and you're
racked-
swearing off pussy too on purpose, right?
Actually, yeah, no, yeah.
He had to make a lot of life adjustments.
It was
He had
unintentional
to-
at first, and now I tell people it's intentional.
He had to give up
Yeah.
a lot. He's like, I had to give up pussy, man. That was the hardest one.
Hardest thing I've ever done. Yeah.
I'm making a 30-year vow for comedy.
Yeah. No, that's like kind of right.
You hit
Yeah.
a little too close to home.
coo.
Yeah. No, it was actually like I kind of just had like a relationship with somebody, and it just kind of went south. But
You're gonna be better somewhere else.
Wait, where are we going?
Wait, no, yeah, stick with that actually. Who broke up with who?
wait, can we answer these chronologically? Like, where are we going with this? I'll answer that.
Okay, so you're funny with your friends. Your friends validated you, which is
then your
awesome.
girlfriend broke up.
You never watched comedy that much. You never
I started
had
What was your
watching it.
decision
I started watching it after that.
Do you love it?
Wait, what?
Well, no, because
You just went to Pete.
Yeah, no. After the show, then I started.
You're like,
kinda,
"Who's
slowly
Peter?"
got into it. No, like I knew of him. Like, yeah, I knew about him. I didn't really like. I wasn't like watching it much. They wanted to go. I didn't give a fuck.
So what were you into before comedy?
What did I even want to go to school for? I can't even fucking remember. I think like business. Yeah, initially business. I didn't know what I wanted. I actually had like a fucking existential breakdown when I was in school. It was really bad.
You're having
I was
one
like-
right now, man.
I'm having right now. Yeah. And then and then I kind of just like was looking for a way to get into it, and then I was actually gonna do it. This was in Connecticut. There was like that. I forget what that comedy club is.
Funny
Funny
Bone?
Bone.
I don't know if it's
Bridgeport
that-
Funny
Oh,
Bone.
Stress Factory.
Yes. I saw the ads on the buses like all the time for that. I was like, oh fuck, you know what? I'm gonna do that. And I was like actually gonna do it, and then literally COVID happened right after that. Like as I was gonna do it, I was like, fuck, dude. And then that was fucking stressful.
So while COVID was going on, were you studying comedy? Like, were you going back watching specials?
Yeah, I
Since
was,
you kinda
I
got
was,
into
I was
it
like
a little
watching
late.
stuff. I was writing stuff. I was kind of seeing like how to get into it. I was actually also talking myself out. I was like, okay, this might be forever. I think I'm fucked. I don't think I'll be able to do this now. Like I kind of like I just like got in my head, and after that happened, I was like,
Wait, you fell in love with comedy, and you're like, oh my god, it has
You're like,
me.
fuck this. This is.
What am I gonna do?
No, like I was like, fuck, yeah, I got like kind of anxious about it because like, all right, now I can't do it, and I'm like, all right, everything's shut down. It was kind of a weird time. I'm sure like you guys were also thinking about it like that too. When COVID happened,
I was just playing video games.
Yeah, dude, I played video games gained 50 pounds, dude.
Yeah, I was just playing video
doing
games,
that, too.
ordering Wingstop, just fucking
nonstop.
Dude,
That was
sick.
tough.
I was looking for ivermectin every weekend.
Ivermectin.
I was rubbing
horse
horse
pills.
paste on my face.
Dude, that low-key was the best time. I was a senior in high school. I just went on my Europe trip to Italy and France. I came back.
of the way,
I
yeah.
came back like March 13th, March 14th. They shut down international airways.
You're like, I'm playing GTA.
Yeah,
fuck
my
that.
school stopped going, and I played Xbox 12 hours a day. I ate purple Doritos
Those
and
are
coffee.
Good times, yeah.
Purple Doritos and coffee, and then at like 6 o'clock, I would change out the coffee for Coronas. It was awesome.
That's fucking great.
And then I went to go play soccer with my friends. First time we're going to see each other in 6 months. They're like, dude, you have tits. And then I
You're like,
did
you want to
shit.
rub them?
No,
Nice.
that did not feel that way at that time.
All right, back
Damn.
to Anthony. Sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, you
Nah,
started
you're good.
studying YouTube videos during the pandemic.
Yeah, I was watching stuff. I have like kind of like
While people were dying by the thousands, you were getting into comedy.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
Cool, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
you
The
make jokes
elderly
about
were
them in
dying.
school.
Yes,
Yeah.
at their expense. Yes, of course. And then
It's all right. I talk about the Jews.
And then
How many times did you cough on Grandpa? No.
yeah, and then
He would if you could.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, what? I don't get it.
If your grandpa was dead, it would have been
Oh
funny.
yeah, no, he's not.
Oh, fuck.
All four of them are alive, luckily.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say unfortunately.
Unfortunately, all four of them are dead now.
Same.
Then, fuck, really?
Nah, keep going.
Yo, focus here, Ant.
All right, I need a question. Somebody help me. So
you started
then
studying
I went
YouTube,
To, then I went
yeah.
to. Oh no, I know where I went. Remember, like the first week of class, I was like, "Oh, this job I had."
Look at the dog.
Yeah, he's peeking through the window. He's
No,
like, "Oh,
and let them be ADHD heads. They're gonna lose focus, but people are listening to you.
Squirrel.
Just go.
Okay. All right. Then, yeah, I had this job, and I was like, all right, well, I should probably just get a job and figure that out. So I did this like laundry sales, and somehow I figured out a way to like sell almost nothing for like 2 years and get away with it. I just pulled that off. I have a lot of stuff written for that I want to do, but I'm not going to do it for the show. And then after that, somebody at work said like, "Yo, you do this comedy shit," and I was like, "Oh shit, all right, maybe I should really just try
That's
this
cool.
shit, do it." And then
So you had people tell you, and then you're like, "Oh, okay," and then you went for it.
yeah.
You're like one of those guys who like put a little like joke here and there, and everyone thought it was funny, right? Like
What do you mean?
Like in conversation when
Like, how
talking
do
to
how they know
people
that you're funny? for
Oh
you to
yeah,
wanna be a
like we'll
comedian?
just be
What
like
were you
talking,
showing them?
like we were like talking about the company. We were just like ragging on the company,
Mhm.
and then like we would just be like bullshitting back and forth about it. And
and you'll say something actually funny, and they'll be like,
I,
"Oh,
I would be
shit."
like distracting the office, and the manager would be like, he actually had to sit me down. He was like, we actually got a new manager. He was like, you're a bad influence on this office. You're a cancer, basically. That's what he said to me. So I was
Nice.
like, yeah.
You're just joking around too much.
Yeah, I was like distracting everybody. Yeah, so it was like not good. And then yeah, I got fired like pretty not that long after that.
Is that what? Then did they use chemo, and that's how they got you out of there?
Yeah, chemo. Yeah.
So how do you
That's
feel?
why I got the shaved head.
So
yeah.
how do you feel about being like an outcast a little bit in your job life?
Do you feed
So
off
how-
of that?
I guess that's how it's described. An outcast. That's
you
kinda
feed off of it though. I feel like you can. I feel like that.
feed off of the not having a job.
No, being an outcast, like just like
Yeah. I mean,
not
it's
falling in line with everyone else, kind
with
of. You know?
with the expectation, I guess. It's not. I think it kind of just comes naturally. It's not like I'm like trying to like fuck up. I want to have a job. It just kind of happens. But
Scott, can you grab me my coffee, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
coffee. I thought that was like.
Stop. You go. You're the vocal. You're
Okay,
going.
all right,
Let us.
No.
Thank you, sir.
I think that my thoughts about here's how I'm kind of looking at it. I'm like, yeah, I gotta have a job, but like, I want to do something that I like. Maybe if I pay enough attention to this comedy thing, that could be something I can do and do it well and sufficiently, and it'd be acknowledged for something. Because I felt like I haven't really done anything well.
Yes. Okay.
Life,
I
you
can
know
see
what
what
I
you mean.
mean?
This could be the one thing that like you think you can succeed in.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
kind of what I'm thinking. And then, and then I'll kind of get a job and do that. I want to be successful at that, but I'm hoping the comedy thing kind of goes somewhere, and we'll see where it goes.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. All right. Now let's move on to Yaya.
Well, this is a good place to end. All right, thank you, folks. For
Yeah. There you go.
Ego.
Nice little segue.
Yeah. You know what's
Ego.
interesting?
Sponsored by.
Yeah. You know what's interesting
like
about
that.
you is
What's up?
most
Let's do
people that I find to come back from the military are very kind of more of a shell of themselves than they were previously, and it's kind of just who they are. You know what I mean? And you
100%. I was so happy before.
you
Oh,
you
you're
feel like you're a shell
you're a
of
shell of
yourself,
yourself now?
honestly.
In some aspects, but no, not. No.
I think
So
he
I
was
feel like
getting
you're
at
pretty-
that you're not.
Is
You're
that
a pretty
military or
loose
just getting older?
Person, you
Yeah.
could go with anything.
Is it military or is it getting older?
Both. Yeah. I feel like I'm glad I had the experiences, but there are some experiences that are like, fuck, man, that was draining. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you definitely like sacrifice so much shit that
For
you
your,
kinda
for your
like-
country.
Well,
Sure.
how long were you doing it for? And how long were you doing the military?
How
for?
long did I do it
Yeah.
for? 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
And you were like in different spots. I remember you saying you were in
Oh
different spots.
yeah,
right?
so
All over the place.
that's part of a stressor too, just moving around so much. But it's also pretty awesome because I've seen parts of the country I never thought I would. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You
Yeah.
get to move around, meet people,
You also can't like
and all that.
settle down really either because you're moving around a lot. Right? Was that
And-
always
Yeah.
a thought? Ever a thought?
But I'm definitely a lot more chill. That's part of it because I feel like high stress situations. Once you're able to handle high stress situations, you start looking at big picture. You chill out about everything else. It's like,
Oh,
Mm.
so like once you like experience enough of that, Anthony, you're gonna be so much more chill in the future.
Yeah, as much as you
What-
haven't
what-
done comedy, I
experience
feel
life.
like you're like reliable in a sense, like you've been in high stress situations
Oh,
where
thanks,
you know
man.
how to thrive. Like
Thanks, Matt. And
you
then,
seem like things don't get to you as
No,
much.
not
Like you're not
anymore.
anxious over little things.
Yeah, Anthony, if you
Like,
see some beheadings,
ISIS beheadings.
Yeah, what?
that'd be good for you.
you should do what Shane Gillis did. That's how he got funny. He just started watching like the
Beheading?
Afghanistan
Yeah.
videos
Oh yeah.
of war.
Yeah, that shit's fucking crazy.
But okay,
Did you see action?
What's up?
Is that a crazy question? No, sorry.
In the bedroom or in the
Did you see
field?
it? Yeah, in the field.
The field.
Did you see like anything crazy?
No, not with my job. It wasn't as crazy as that or whatever I was in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you had like a gun or anything? Did you have a gun? Did you get like stuff?
All right,
like
let's
that?
I have
let's
one on
not-
me right now.
Is this too much? Is this too personal?
let's not go into the military side. Let's go.
Yeah, no, I feel like
Let's go into why he chose comedy.
You know,
We'll say that
I was
for
just
la-
super curious.
we'll
Yeah,
say that
yeah,
for
yeah. I
later.
always wanted to ask you about
You
that stuff.
can, but we'll
Yeah.
save
Yeah.
it for a different pod. I feel like we're
Okay,
Let's
different
go.
day. Okay.
I'll answer anything you want. Yeah,
Let's
but-
save it for November, Veterans Day.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
Did you really have your phone on for this?
Come on, Anthony.
Yeah, no,
Phone's
that's
on the
my
table,
alarm,
man.
man.
I'm kidding.
Phone
I'm
on the
kidding.
table,
All
yeah.
right, yeah.
All right, let's
get-
go.
Let's
I
get into
appreciate
you.
that. Yeah,
Comedy,
so
yeah.
being high stress, I'll bounce off of that. I feel like, yeah, once you're able to handle like high stress situations, you become more chill just because it's like you look at the big picture and you're like, you have one life and it's like, is that how you want to spend your life? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like,
What made you want to get into comedy, though, out of all things?
I fucking love comedy. As
Since
you guys
when?
probably know from the group chat and shit.
Yeah. Since when, though?
Since like I can remember like as far
Really?
back. So I had young parents, which is part of it. So
How
my
young?
mom was 15 and my dad was 16.
Wow.
What if I was like my dad was 35?
Damn,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
Hartford
60
at that age? That's
yeah, so
crazy.
exactly. So my parents were both young, you know.
Wow. Holy shit.
And so
You went to their
It was-
you went to their high school graduation?
basically,
Holy shit.
well, GED ceremony or whatever.
Once you were entering public school, they were exiting public school.
Yeah, yeah.
my
So it was
gosh.
kids. It was kids raising kids. So that's how I got into comedy because they'll watch a comedy special, and you know
so your
your
parents
kids are
were into
there.
it.
So you know what I mean. So yeah. So my parents were into it because they were young. They're gonna want. You know what I mean. So
How many
it's
times
not
did
like
your parents
a
get
typical-
grounded?
Mom, I'm hungry. We're grounded.
Dad, my dad can't play with me. He got grounded from his mom.
Scott's fat. It's quick.
This is good material actually for your set. That you have young parents. That's like
Yeah, that's a
beautiful.
good angle.
Because
No,
nobody wants to have kids anymore.
I think
So
I made
you're-
a joke about it once, and then I was like, well, I feel like I was like doing too much. I was like, I'll say that for later on. You know what I mean? Like you have a lot
It's
of
definitely
material like
something.
that is like you have like material for a special.
Mm.
Like you have so much, just like what you're doing, raising your son and everything like that. I know that's a lot.
Yeah.
You have so much you could go off of that. You know what I mean? With your two boys, and then how you were like, one's more difficult than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could just go off of that so much.
You call my son retarded? What?
You can't say that no more. Come on.
You said it.
No. My specials
know
would be
what-
called special education.
You know what month this is?
Whoa,
How
that's
dare
good.
you? Wait, does he say ego or?
Everyone
Call
needs
back.
an eagle. If you don't have an eagle, get the fuck out of here, okay?
Is that how
I
you
have an
sound?
owl at home.
Yeah, that's how you sound to white people.
I
by
like
the way.
seagulls. This is more like a
sound that
German
gay?
Puerto Rican.
Do I sound like
Actually, no.
it's my wrist?
Yeah. Why does everyone in like the Spanish community say like "papi" so much?
I don't know. It's
Come on, papi.
It's a cultural thing. I don't know. I don't know where that started, but
They had some like I was at a soccer
It's
game last week, and like the mom was like telling her son like, "Come on, papi, score that ball, score, papi."
it's like a term of endearment kind
Yeah.
of thing. I don't know. I don't know where it came from, but it is a thing though. That is a thing.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
like it. I mean, white guys
Start-
like it too.
Start using it, yeah.
Yeah, come on,
Why not?
papi.
Yeah.
I can take it too. Yeah, I
You look
can-
a little Puerto Rican, white passing, kind of like me. But yeah, so young parents, they love comedy. So then I loved comedy, and they were young parents that were like, we're not gonna like put like G-rated material. They would just fucking. It'll be like
Oh, that's
Chris
dope.
Rock and fucking. You know what I mean? Like these guys,
crazy.
motherfucker. You know?
Release the Pain.
Hey,
was playing.
Bring the Pain was
Bring
on.
the Pain.
Yeah, so like. I which is great because I just like got to take that
Yeah.
all in, and then being in Hartford and being a Puerto Rican but white passing and going to a mostly black school, you kind of had to be funny because everyone
Yeah.
cracks jokes, and of course I have a funny name. They're gonna come at me. I
Oh,
need to come
yeah.
back. So it's like a.
yeah.
Yeah, you come back. Isn't that what Spanish people do? It's like
I'll give,
Andrew
I'll
Schultz
give you that
joke.
one. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, I should have been a Navy SEAL.
No, I'm not giving you that one. I don't know. I don't know where
Are
we're
you
going.
calling, do we call Spanish people seals? Is that joke?
No, it's
Yeah, I was trying to.
with the word "wet" in it.
Wetback.
I like white man. Yeah. It's Mexican. What kind of Mexican are you?
What kind of Mexican are you?
All right.
Wait,
So
where-
Oh
where we
yeah,
going?
so
Where
yeah,
we
so
going?
yeah. It was like a part defense, having a weird name and being fucking. And those kids were funny too, so I had to like, it was kind of like,
were you funny in the military?
yeah.
Is anyone funny
Which
on this
is-
podcast right now?
That is for the
Are we
viewer
too serious
discretion.
right now?
This is a comedy podcast.
I blame
Thank you.
Anthony.
know.
Yeah.
We're trying
I blame-
to.
You guys are laughing at home.
I blame Anthony because he was like, you know how many soldiers we lose to suicide a year? It's like, dude, what are you?
Tell me about your military clear. What happened on day one
Do you still
when
have
you
your
signed
clearance?
up?
Yeah, he's like, you still have your clearance.
What was World War II
Can I see your ID badge, please? Can you give me some free pancakes during
Stolen
Thanksgiving?
valor. He's just Anthony just screaming in the stolen valor.
my
Oh yeah, all right. So young parents, blah blah blah, and then
My parents are fucking at 14, okay?
yeah, they were fucking. I was like, I want to be like them. I need to get funny because my looks aren't gonna do it.
That's crazy.
So, and that's part of it too. It was like young parents using it like as a defense system, and then like using it as a confidence boost. Because I feel
Yeah.
like if you're funny, you're more likely to talk to people and like girls.
Yeah,
and,
it's a way to
it's a-
to move
So
around the
it's a
world.
way- yeah, it was like
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna charm that. I'm not like Muscles McGee over here to pull this girl. So I'm gonna try to
Yeah.
make her laugh. And
But what makes you go like I think we're all in the same situation because like Jerry Seinfeld says, everyone who goes to a comedy club that sits and watches a comedian, those are the people who are in the audience going, they're the funny guy in high school. So they all think that they're the funny guy,
Yeah.
but they're watching the comedian. They're not actually a professional comedian, but they're like, I was funny. People laughed at me.
And it's great because I would just be a smartass. Like when I was younger, I was a smartass. I'll admit to it, and everyone would be like, "You think you're a fucking comedian?" I'm like, "Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
One day."
But what made you now say like I'm gonna sign up and do it? And
It's one of
put-
those things I've been wanting to do for the longest, and it was the same thing. Like you guys, like it's just like, "Oh, I want to do this. I want to do this," and then I finally was like, "Fuck it, I'm doing this." You know what I mean? Like,
Fuck yeah.
and then especially like I was like, we're in fucking Long Island. This is before I knew the scene here, which we're gonna fix. Tune in, folks. We're gonna fix it.
Gotta try.
But it's like we're
get
so
the fuck
close.
out of it.
We're so close to the city. Like Anthony has his game plan, which is smart. We're so close. You could work your shit here.
Yeah.
We could better it while we do so. You don't have to just, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
it's a launching pad.
yeah.
I'll be
And then-
performing at Johnny's Pizza next Monday.
28th, folks. 28th.
Come get a slice and get a laugh.
But yeah, I was like, we're in New York. We're in New York, close enough to the city, which is the mecca of comedy. So why not just fucking do it here? This is the best place to do it. Instead of like,
Yeah.
if I'm in, let's say,
Did you
Oklahoma or
decide
some
to
shit.
get deployed into Long Island for that
So yeah,
reason?
station here. Yeah, that was part of it. That was
Really?
part of it. So I lived in Jersey before, so I and like my
Okay.
family. I have my family in Hartford still in Connecticut, which I avoid because fuck that. God bless or whatever. But
You mean your parents specifically?
no, my parents are in Miami now. They're smart. They're,
Okay.
they're still
Oh,
in
wow.
Florida. So yeah, my brother's down there, so all the smart ones left, but God bless.
Mm.
Anyways, and then most of my career I was in the West Coast, which I love. That's part of how I got so chill. You know, I got to relax.
Yeah, you
don't
got a
have to,
little
like,
West Coast vibe.
you know what I mean? So, and then I finally was like, you know, I'm getting out. Let me go back east, so I'm close to family for a bit.
Somebody in your family's watching this podcast. Goes, Poppy, what are you talking about? I mean, huh? Sorry.
Boo.
You don't give it.
No.
But yeah, it was part of being stationed here. I was like, all right, like I love comedy, and actually I was in Florida before here, and I wanted to get into the scene there, but I was like, why? Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be stuck here. Like, who pops from fucking Florida?
Cam Patterson.
So.
Orlando.
Yeah, but
area.
like-
I feel like Florida would have a pretty big
Florida's
scene,
kind of
no?
number 2. It's number 4. It's number 4.
Number 4 in what?
In
Scenes?
New York, California, Austin, Florida. Yeah.
Austin, Florida. Oh,
I mean, there are
What about
funny,
Boston?
there are
Boston?
funny comedians out here, but why
No.
go for 4 if you could go for 1? So I was like,
No,
let me
100%.
go up to fucking New York and crush. it
Everybody
up
goes to
there,
the
so.
city. Like if you look up, like,
Yeah.
where end up people going, they all
And
go to
that's
the
like
fucking
my
city.
big goal. Like I really want to perform in the city.
Oh yeah,
like,
hell yeah.
and I look at it like steps. That's not the end goal, but that is like a big goal.
That's
It's
a
like
big-
I want to fucking.
People usually conquer
Right now,
that.
I want us to conquer Long Island and then
Yes.
fucking get to the city, and
Yeah.
then we move up. You know what I mean?
Right
Like,
now, it's like training wheels, like this fucking.
no,
area,
fuck
right?
training wheels. We're
No,
doing it.
No, we're doing it. I'm just saying,
Fuck
Long Island is
training wheels.
like training wheel. We don't want to be here forever. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
but
We want to be in Manhattan.
It's the start.
This is
It's
the
yes,
start.
We're all
This is
starting.
where we're fucking, we're
But
throwing
I-
shit against the wall. We're trying to get our shit.
I know
We're
it
trying to earn our
sounds
stripes.
lame, but I do want to fix this scene because it's fucked that we're this close to the city. It makes no sense that it's what it is. You know.
I do picture you guys actually making it, and then when you guys do that
Wait,
fundraiser,
why just you guys? Hold on. What about you, man?
When you
What the
guys do
fuck?
that, when you guys do that fundraiser
You.
for the nursing home, and I'll be in the nursing home, I'll be like, I know those guys.
No.
I saw them start out.
No.
How do you think
Can
you
you
are?
please
man?
pass me
Wait,
the Jell-O?
how do you think you are? Because 40's not that.
No, I know. No,
You're
I'm just
fine.
saying.
Well, if you're going to be in a nursing home, then I look like you. I'm going to be dead.
We got to give Ant that one. Yeah, that gets a whole. Write that down, yeah. That was good.
no, it's true though. 'Cause like 'cause I think it's like you know the journey's a long journey. We're at the very beginning, so it's like unless we get super lucky, it's gonna be a long
and
time.
why not though? You know.
You know,
it's
dude,
worth it,
Stop
though.
looking at
I
it
don't
like
think
Yeah.
you
if
understand
you're funny,
comedians.
you're fucking funny. Like you.
It was a 10, 20-year process to be a professional comedian when we
What in the 90s?
when there was no social media. Dude, if we get clips going, like comedians are younger and achieving
yeah.
younger and younger,
Yeah.
sooner and sooner.
Like Matt Rife
It's
says,
literally being able to understand social media is the superpower now. It's
Well,
not.
that's-
It's not even how
that's how
good you
Schultz-
are.
that's
Really.
marketing. It's all marketing.
That's
Yeah.
part of
It's a lot of
Schultz,
marketing.
and that's why like all these. Look at the scene here in Long Island. Is all these guys have been doing the same. Something's not working. If you guys are still here, I don't want to hear your fucking. Oh, you got to get on stage this many times. Fuck that.
No,
It's
I
not
want to diagnose
working.
that. What the fuck is?
What you're
are they
doing is
just
not
good
working.
enough, or are they good and they can't
No,
get
they're
out
not
for
moving
some
with the
reason?
times. It's not like what it used to be. Where
But they can't all be like that bad. Like that they're staying.
No,
here for
I'm
so
sure
long.
they're
Like,
not
they just-
bad,
what's the
but they're
problem?
not-
The thing is if you don't do social media, natural
social
natural
media.
marketing takes forever. You know what I mean? Natural marketing is mouth to mouth. I can only tell one person at a time. How
you
good
gotta
this
rely.
person
You
is.
gotta rely on
You know
that
what I mean?
person to fucking tell
Yeah,
someone
but
else.
when
You
we
have to, like-
scroll and there's a good video, we probably all watch the same video today and don't even know it, but know about it. You know what
They
I mean?
didn't get with the times. Then is
Yes.
that what it is?
I did not
it's so
watch
much
what that man is
easier-
watching, guys.
It's
I
so
did
much
not
easier
watch.
for eyes to see comedy now. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Natural marketing is now escalated a
You're-
thousand
It's really hot
folds.
right
Your
now,
clip,
yeah.
your clip here could reach someone in fucking Oklahoma, someone in fucking
Oh yeah,
Texas,
yeah, yeah.
someone in Oregon. You know,
Totally, it happens. And even
And
if it's not
here,
like a
these
viral,
comics aren't doing fucking. They're just. Oh, I'm gonna get on stage. I'm gonna sit at this bar and hope someone sees me. No, make people see you. Like
Yeah.
put.
And even if it's not like a viral clip that's gonna come up randomly, it's like if you
Push
gotta,
your shit.
You gotta push your shit. It's gotta be kind of like a marketing thing. It's gotta be like a brand.
Who's
that you
pushing my
have.
shit in this podcast?
Yeah.
I would love to push.
I
your
got
shit.
next.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go to my question. Let's go off of fantasizing about how we're gonna be big because I don't think people want to watch that. Let's go off some of my
Some
questions.
mental masturbation. All right.
Yeah. So I wrote some questions for us. So
You want the which one is it?
B. New segment called Honesty Hour. We don't really know each other much, but I want to get to know these people more. So I'm going to ask hard questions, and we're going to see answers.
Pass.
Cut this part out.
No, we're going to learn each other.
Oh shit.
I will not sign a release. Fuck.
So you wrote these
You
questions.
showered with other dicks before. This isn't the same.
I told you that in confidence.
What the fuck?
Sorry. All right. First question.
Okay.
Anthony, are you
Oh.
gay?
Alright, we're not. I'm gonna omit
It's
that
okay.
question.
It's okay if
I'm
you're
not
gay.
even gonna dignify the question.
All
No,
right.
but like if you are, that's cool. So like,
All right. Next question, because I knew you would
Actually, I have a
deflect.
joke about that. Actually, where like back in the day when like people like get me, they're like, "Is that guy gay?"
no,
now
but,
it's like, "Is that guy straight?"
no,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, yeah,
Anthony,
yeah.
if you are, we could use that. So please, like, let us know because we could easily,
No.
Dude, you
jump
kinda
on
need a
call.
gay
you're not
I'll
comedy
just
gay.
keep you in mystery
All right.
forever.
We do need a gay one.
All right. If
There's
you're not,
a good.
if
You
you're
guys see
not
that Norm
gay,
McDonald joke though? That fucking
What?
what do you say?
Deeply closeted.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
I'm a deeply closeted gay
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
respect,
pretty-
respect.
yeah, that's
you just came out right now.
No, I'm not. I'm deeply closeted.
Yeah, I'm deeply closeted.
All right, so Anthony came out. God bless.
All right. And when was the last time?
What the fuck? Well, I didn't hear that.
He just gave you
Yeah.
the gay blessing.
Yeah.
God bless.
God bless. God damn it! I knew he was
All right, even
gay.
if you don't think you're gay, we're telling you
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
gay.
yeah, gay.
Question 2.
All right, man. This is gonna
I
be a
said
social
no.
media
Yeah,
show.
Hang on a second, has
You're
anyone,
the gay one.
Wait, hang on a second. Has
Okay.
anyone ever like more than us kept telling that you're gay, like in your past life?
Um,
All your
this
friends
a
are like,
common
I, you know what? I'm pretty
this a
secure with
newfound
myself,
thing?
so I am gonna actually tell you.
The way you're spreading those legs right now is really.
I'm trying to assert my not gayness
Wait,
while
Jake,
I say
Jake
this.
put his phone down because he wanted to ask you his second question, and you keep.
No, go. No, I like this. I'm just getting prepared for you to tell us something.
Something.
He put the
something
mic
weird.
down. He's like, yeah. You have the,
One of my friends.
you have the floor, Ant. Let's go.
We're putting the mics down. What the hell's going on? Oh no, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Whoa! I'm not gay. Relax, everybody.
Is there a
All right. What were you gonna tell us though?
No. I have had somebody think that once, but I'm not gay.
Yeah, you've also had 3 more.
3 more what?
All right. I'm kidding.
What? No.
I think you're gay. I was
No,
kidding.
but like you wouldn't think I'm gay. I don't. You guys make fun of me for that now, but like, no.
But I sleep.
all right. Let's move to my next
Yeah,
question.
no,
let's
yeah,
move to my
exactly.
next
Anyway,
question.
next.
Yeah, no, exactly.
we're
Well, I don't know why
looking
we're
really
focusing on this.
ignorant right now in this podcast.
Yeah, no,
I-
not gay.
I'm-
Not gay.
Yeah,
for the
we're
record.
gonna have to
We're
cut
putting that
this.
on the record. Not gay.
We're gonna have to cut this.
All right. Next question.
Anthony has pride underwear. Okay, it's all rainbows. Okay, I saw it. You've been down.
When was the last time?
No, they're not getting nothing.
What? No. When was the last time?
Blow enough with the fucking gay
All
question.
right. No more gay question. When was the first time you kissed a girl?
What is this question? What are we playing? Truth or dare? What the
Have
fuck
you? I don't know. Be honest.
When was the
Talk-
last time or the first time?
First time.
We're not
old were you?
answering this question.
First and last at the same time.
First and last. If they're the same thing.
It's the same. It's the
First
same
and last
question.
time.
It's the same
one
question.
person.
I love this segment. This is my favorite.
All right.
No, it's just too fucking personal.
All right. It's too personal. We'll pass.
Actually, it's not that personal, considering I was about to tell you somebody else thought I was gay, but I mean, like, no, we're not going there.
All right. Fine. When was the last time?
How you had sex? What is this next question?
When was the last time you jerked off to straight porn?
Oh, these are all gay questions. These are all fucking... Okay. All right, I see. Okay. All right, go to him. Transition.
You're done. You're deflecting again.
Deflecting. Yeah, we're moving on. No more gay questions. Wait, do I entertain the gay questions? Is there
Wasn't that a straight question?
is there a way out?
You could have just said yesterday, and we would have stopped.
It's
but
just-
you just decided to be like, no, I can't.
This is just like a
He doubled
gay
down. He's
feedback
like-
loop. No,
he doubled down.
Maybe
He's
I'm,
like,
maybe I'm just playing you guys, and I just want you to think that, and then making you all uncomfortable.
No.
That'd be kind of cool, actually. Yeah.
I would have loved for that to be the case.
You guys
But
are
it's
all a
not.
bunch of teasers. No, I'm not gay.
We're trying to find out if you're gay or not, so we can take showers together.
I know. I'm hotly coveted. I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
oh shit.
that's gonna be a
Did
gay
you
question.
ever? You ever bang on the boat?
on the boat?
No,
No. Have you ever seen anyone getting banged on the boat?
allegedly.
Like killed it.
Allegedly.
Can't say.
Allegedly.
Bang. I'm talking about sex.
People
Sex.
definitely bang on boats, though, for sure.
Guy on guy.
No.
The
Not
Navy.
that I
the
know
Navy.
of.
Wait.
I'm not in the Navy. No. I
Oh,
was
you're not in the Navy, right? No. Why do they get the gay thing? I don't get that.
Why do you get the gay thing?
No, not me, motherfucker. I'm not a Navy SEAL.
He's like, why did I
Alright.
get the gay gene?
Why did I get the gay?
All right, next question. Let's go.
Please.
Ooh, I'm not. We need questions for Jake. Think of a question for Jake. Each of us should give Jake a question. Once we.
Yeah,
separate.
yeah. When was the first time you kissed a girl?
I was probably 8 years old. No,
No way.
6 years old. 6
When-
years old.
in his,
What's-
in his
what's-
family,
Wait,
it's,
what's
that's old.
kindergarten?
That's
late.
he's late
Yeah,
to the
that's
party.
late. Yeah,
Late to the
that's probably
party.
like 6.
BJ's like
6.
10.
I remember her name too, Amy.
Oh, shit.
Amy.
Good for you.
I can't give a last name because she's probably
Who initiated the kiss?
my
Was it
first
Amy?
girlfriend, Amy.
Damn, that's fucking.
Did you steal it?
remember
She was like,
her
"Oh my
name.
gosh, you kissed me."
Dude, I remember I was high.
Yeah,
You were high? Oh my god.
I was.
I was 6 years old high. Yeah, so I was a little kid. Yeah.
When's the last time you got fingered?
All right, Scott. Scott.
We had to cut all that. That's a good edit point. You just fucking-
Yeah.
all right.
Christ.
yeah.
Scott.
Welcome back.
Oh, that was it for me. Fuck yeah, I got off.
We'll
Look,
get back,
God
we'll
damn.
get
Oh no.
Wait,
Scott, were you a
can
pothead
remember.
growing up?
Oh.
No, actually, I've never smoked weed before.
Really?
Get the fuck out
Never.
of here.
Oh,
Why?
Never,
Get the fuck
never put in
outta
my
here.
hand. Never went like this.
Wait, really? Is this a bit?
Because I
Making a
because I
show.
grew up in Central Islip, so all the kids that smoke weed was like, "Yo, you got trees?" That was like,
like,
I was
but
like,
why-
Yo, you gotta smoke some
You
weed.
guys had no trees.
What
So
do you-
I was
was
like-
it like a strict
You're like,
household?
growing
Was it
up.
like a strict household or like
Well,
super religious or?
I think to be honest with you, like my circle of friends just didn't smoke weed.
What'd you guys do?
Drink a lot of Coca-Cola and
Oh, I thought you were gonna say drink alcohol.
actually, me and my friends we just did a lot of like
Whip it.
go to Applebee's and like just talk for hours and hang out.
That's true. Yeah.
So we were like,
I could see that.
yeah, it was like
Shoot the shit.
mental masturbation every day.
Just
Okay,
shoot the
I
We
like
played
shit.
sports, we played basketball,
But you
watched
never,
movies.
you were
That's
never
healthy.
curious. You were
Healthy.
never curious about it.
It's
It's like never
It
crossed
was-
your
I
mind.
think you need to get
high right now.
yeah. I mean, I kind of like
Would you ever?
I think since like I'm 41, it's like now it's popular. But back then it was kind of like that's illegal.
Yeah.
Like,
Would you
can go
ever
to-
try it?
You know, yeah, probably. But like I'll be honest with you, it's kind of like it's like it's a nice thing not to have now. To be like I never had weed.
This is a pretty cool
It's
thing
like a
to
nice.
say.
Now
It's like not
almost
having
it's like-
tattoos,
yeah, exactly.
like,
I never
yeah.
smoked weed. I never did any
Well, you could
like
be like,
legal
yeah,
drugs.
first time I tried it was like 40. Joe Rogan was like the same thing, right? You'd think he'd be smoking like most of his
Yeah.
life. It was like very late.
Yeah, like in his
Right.
30s.
You know, there's like no health benefits back then. It was just like you smoke weed and you're a loser.
You're gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was shit too. It wasn't
Yeah, like
even-
shit
yeah.
weed, and you need to get some sketchy people, and most of the people that I knew smoke weed, they weren't looking too successful or like happy. They were just like fucked up. So
So you didn't get
it was like
high
a bad
and watch.
stigma.
It was
You
just
didn't get
like, why
high
be a
and watch
loser?
MTV music videos
I just
like the rest of the
I used to
kids.
watch like that was like my what do you mean like just watch?
No, I'm saying like back then they would get high and watch
Yeah,
like
just-
music videos and Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
and, like so you never like were
Never-
interested.
No.
It's like I don't need it.
One time someone said like Scott, I can't believe you don't drink, but you act like you drink. I guess I was just like
You do, because you're a fun guy.
Like,
you
ah.
like to have fun.
Yeah. So were you always straight edge?
I guess so because
You-
I guess my parents never drank in front of us.
You never drank either?
Well, recently, I've had drinks before, but like
Okay.
growing up, I never had that moment of like
Like
drinking
in your
and vomiting.
20s. Your 20s were never.
I had I got drunk at 21
Okay.
just for like
For your birthday or was it?
No, maybe actually I didn't. I think I got drunk on my
Damn, this is interesting. This should
bachelor
be-
party. I think it was like bachelor party. It was like as much as like
Oh my God.
Oh,
Your
that was
own
it.
bachelor party.
at 25.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So
And
I
you
think-
just never wanted to touch it again? Like,
I mean, I drink like here and there, but it's not like something that's like.
So it's
not
like
like
a
me.
social.
You don't
You
feel like you
socially
want it,
drink.
like, you know,
You
like-
socially drink.
Yeah, it's like nothing inside me.
You
I
have a
want me
strong
to
desire
like.
for it.
Yeah, nothing inside me is like I need a.
Stiff drink right now.
Yeah, but it'd be kind of fun to get fucked up. I guess. I guess the idea, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe because I know I'm like
It's also the setting. Like
I feel like almost like
you're content with who you are.
if I had, I'm thinking like no, like I think I could have been one of those guys who got like
fucked up.
Oh,
could have been
really?
like, oh, what happened to that guy? He got fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't know how to handle it. I
Do
think I'm
you
like one
have
of
like
those guys.
addictive
yeah.
like?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
like
I think
running
I
the
think
family.
I'm one of those people, and I'm like slowly figuring it out.
What's What's an example you could use that will make you think that? Like,
Well,
that
I
you
think,
have like an
like-
addictive. You can have addictive tendencies.
I think just like I'm like a person that's like self sabotage. Like
What's an
don't-
example?
Like just like in different times in school. Like one time I was doing well in school in like 10th grade. I did bad in one class.
On
I
purpose?
I literally not really, but then like all the other classes I just did bad. It was,
Oh,
like
you just
the
said,
worst
"Fuck
year.
it."
You just gave
Yeah.
up.
All or nothing thing.
Yeah.
And like I literally had teachers from 9th grade come up to me like, "Who you're like on the ineligible list? Like who is this kid?" So I've had like moments of like high peaks of doing well, and then like just self-sabotage.
Because you're all in.
Kind of like with like teaching thing too. Like when I became a teacher, I was like, I went to college, got my bachelor's degree, did 2 semesters of student teaching. I did special ed, regular ed, got a job right away. Then like it was just like a full year leave, and then like it was hard to get a job again. And then it was just like self-sabotage. Like I don't want to be here.
Yeah, you just want to. You're like.
I was like, yeah, it was like I'm not passionate about this. Every day I'm coming home with a headache. I don't want to do this. So it's almost like self-sabotage.
But is it self-sabotage or self-awareness? Because you were like, fuck getting a headache every day. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's not a bad thing.
That's a good point.
If you're just like, fuck that.
I think the problem is like everything in life is hard. So it's like at some point you have to
That's why you do comedy.
You got to pick something to bear that kind of
You have to understand
challenge.
like everything has like. I don't know the word.
Yeah, I literally don't know how
struggle is in everything.
Yeah, like I don't know how like someone like can do a high stress job and have a family.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how
It's too much
like
stress at once.
like I'm like literally I work I
it's
clean
balance. It's
like
just
yeah
balance.
like, I clean bathrooms, I vacuum, I mop. It's like nothing in that.
Sounds awesome. By
like,
the way,
It sounds super meditative.
that's what I'm saying.
sounds
I'm totally
awesome.
like
Yeah,
and
that
when I used
sounds
to
awesome.
when I used to teach actually I worked part time as a cleaner, so it's like crazy day, then like just relax and clean. Now it's like crazy kids.
Relaxing.
But now it's not relaxing anymore. Now I feel like I want to move on with something. Like I don't want to be doing this in my 50s.
Yeah.
But
you're gonna be a fucking road comic, baby.
yeah, exactly.
Let's fucking go.
So yeah, I don't know. It's just like I almost like feel like it'd be more fun to get fucked up in my 60s now. Like try every drug.
Kind
kids
of
are
like
grown up.
George
Yeah,
Carlin.
yeah.
That's kind of like Carlin. He was like later on in life.
Yeah, but it's kind of nice. Like
fucking-
if my kids like do drugs, I'll be like, at
What are they
least-
like?
Like yeah,
not like
exactly.
don't do them. Like how was it?
Yeah. Or I think it's like a percentage. Like if you drink, the chances of your kids drinking are higher.
100%.
Oh,
So-
yeah, I seen it. So
like-
yeah.
I see it in my own house.
So, but the only problem is
Like
my
a
kids,
lot, yeah.
my skinny kids will be like really fat soon. I'll be like, Dad, you're fat. I'm like, fat shame me more. I'm gonna die soon. You know.
No, I just want to be
Diet.
just like you,
Diet.
Dad.
Fat, just like you.
I'm in the corner like crying, eating ho hos and shit. Like,
All right,
like
next
just smoke some weed already. Jeez.
next question.
Sorry. Yeah. So
Scott.
yeah, never. What was there a question you did? You said never smoke weed.
Yeah, and then we went all the way with that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
That was a deep question.
Yeah.
That
That's
opened
why
a
I
lot
like-
of doors.
Where'd you go to college?
Well, I went to Suffolk Community College for 2 years. Then I went to Stony Brook for a semester. Then I just like stopped going to college for like 2 years, and then I got my bachelor's at St. Joseph's
Nice.
College. But I do have a regret that I wish I would have went away.
Why?
I just
100%.
feel like
I think everyone should leave home.
I feel like at least like I think this stuff I think would have been good for 2 years, but I think those last 2 years would have been good.
I think going away is good because this is what I
100%.
realized. I went away to school for 2 years, but one thing you learn is how depression feels. Like seriously, like, and
get
you can
lonely.
attest to this. Like you understand at home there is so much support you just don't see because you grew up with it that keeps you level.
Yeah.
That when you go away to school and you don't have those things where like it's
Your support
inherent.
system, yeah.
Yeah, and you'd be like, oh my God, like that shit matters. Like I wanted to go to California. I wanted to be on my own. I was like, I don't need my family. Like as much as I love them, but I was like, I could be independent. And then I went away to school and I was like, fuck, dude. Like,
I miss them.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, like no, for
Definitely
real.
System. It's
pops
tough,
some
yeah.
kind of emotional cherry. Like I remember, like it was just
It
like,
does.
oh fuck, like yeah, definitely. Yeah, you kind of get a little fucked up.
I think women do better
in
with
a
that
good
though,
way.
socially, right? They don't, as a whole, like they have
Women?
more of a support system.
Yeah, I think they're a little
Like
more.
girls
I
supportive
feel
of
like
each
we're
other.
just stubborn, like with us. Like, I mean, we make friends, but we're never gonna be like, dude, I feel so. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like women, they could be like, oh, today sucked. Like, we're not gonna burden. We don't
No,
like burden
no.
our.
And I also feel like
especially,
girls,
you know what I mean? Like,
girls can be more content with mediocre friends. In college,
100%,
in
yeah,
college,
100%.
I had some good friends, but most of them were like very surface level friends. And
Oh,
like
yeah.
it wasn't enough for me.
They're
Like,
acquaintances. They're not real fucking.
I went on. I did a mushroom trip. Did I tell you guys about this mushroom trip?
No,
You told me, yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
I don't think I heard it.
So I did mushrooms with my friends, and long story short, I ended up freaking out, and I'm just like, I felt like my auditory bubble was like I was a mime. There was a box, and I couldn't hear, and I was like, I am alone here. I cannot connect with anyone. There is no one I could authentically like talk to and feel connected with. I feel like my world is my own, and I'm not compatible with where I'm surrounded by, and like it sucked. But it really made me feel like when I came home and I saw my good friends that I've been friends with since I was 10, and I could like make jokes, like I really appreciated it more. Going away makes you appreciate what you have, for sure.
It's kind of, you're separating yourself. So when you separate from, you know what I mean, like
Yeah, the detachment it
your
sobers you up.
And, that's like with every situation. Like I could attest to that from moving so much. It's like it's so many. Yeah, and that's part of growing though. It's like planning that route and then like writing out that chapter and then being like, all right, that's done. Now on to the next, which is tough, but you know, you just got to do it.
Yeah. What made you stay in the military for 10 years?
Contract.
Being the pay, being able to travel for sure was
Big
part of it. And then I kind of just got comfortable, you know, and then like coming out of it is tough because it's just like you get used to a lifestyle, you know what I mean? And you're like,
it's a routine.
And then you got to like rewire and be like, oh, this is different. You know what I mean? It's like you get used to structure. You know what I mean? Everything is structured out and like there's not a lot of gray areas. It's like, you know, you just do your job, you know, do this, that, and then move on.
Straightforward.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to another question.
Yeah.
So,
can
Anthony,
we ask? Wait, are you you're still on Scott, or are we going to you?
No, unless you
Let's
guys
ask
have questions for me. You want to go?
Anthony, give him a question.
What do you want to learn about me?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like how
Just
What do you mean you want to ask the
asking a question.
We'll have our own segment. That's my segment. What do
Yeah.
you mean?
Anthony doesn't care to ask a question like Jake.
Yeah, Scott, I feel like
No,
you can have a go.
No, I'm thinking. I'm actually thinking of.
All right, we can circle back. Scott, you want
If
to?
you have a question,
Oh,
ask
okay.
me. I'm trying to think of a question.
How does your parents feel about you going for comedy right now?
Question. I like that question.
That is a really good question. Yeah.
Because now they know you have people over your
I
shed
mean-
now. You're doing stuff.
They're very like
Podcast, maybe
like,
number one.
I don't know. I don't really know how they feel about it. Like
Are they supportive? Are they like,
I mean-
good for you or?
I kind of just operate on my own in a way. Like I live with them, but like I like came back here. I'm like, oh, my comedy friends are coming over, and she's like, all right, have fun. Like it's really it. There's
Do
no
you guys
like sit down.
conversate? Yeah. Do you guys
There-
like conversate? Like, you know.
But
what I
then I
mean?
ask like, how's it going?
Yeah.
Or like on Mondays, I'll be in here and I'll go inside and they'll be like, all right, dinner. I was like, oh, I have my comedy thing. They're like, oh yeah, I forgot you were going to do that. Like,
Do you feel pressure though? Like, does your parents have like a 5-year plan for you? Like, hey, we
No.
want you
No.
doing this.
no,
Do
the
you
only
feel
thing
like
that-
they support it, or do
yeah,
you
they
feel like they're
support
just
it
like-
as in I could live here rent free, and I have a pretty good area to like do what I want.
Are they glad you're like is keeping you out of trouble? Maybe you feel like that's
no,
part of
I've
it,
never
or-
been in trouble. I've been pretty independent my entire life for the most part.
Yeah,
Like,
so they're used to it.
like they trust
Like,
me.
you do your own
like,
thing, basically.
Yeah, I don't get in their way. Like I live with them,
Nice.
but like it's kind of like I don't invite them to the shows because I don't really care for their feedback.
Oh yeah.
You
Like
think they'll
I'll
be
tell
harsh?
a joke.
You think
and
it'll be
then-
harsh or?
well, yeah, like they don't
do that.
get my comedy or comedy in general. Like they say funny things here and there, but like I would tell them a joke, and my dad does the thing that Chris would do, and be like, actually, that doesn't make sense because I'm like, that's not the point.
He'll
like,
break it down instead of
yeah, I'm like, stop trying to like decipher.
rip it apart. Yeah.
Just like,
oh yeah, my dad does that shit too.
you know,
Yeah,
you have a dad.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
He was in Boston last week.
Yeah. He was. Yeah.
You seem like a two moms type of guy.
Two moms have a
Yeah,
guy.
I don't know why.
Thank you. Yeah. Just keep piling on. Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
just trying to deflect off of me.
I can't wait into this podcast when there's like a fight that breaks out. 2 months. Fuck you, motherfucker.
Your dad's gonna hate me.
That is a good question though. That's fucking.
We should
That's
all. I like
solid,
that question. We should. I want to know how everybody around you feels about you doing comedy. I
Wait,
wanna know
my
everybody.
friends. Well, my friends.
Are they coming? 28th, baby.
They've came to a couple shows and like they're just like straight out. They're like you did okay, but like nothing really made me like laugh.
Oh.
Like they think
What the
they're
fuck?
they think they're funny.
Oh, so they want to
And I'm-
compete. It's like, motherfucker, get up
These
there.
good
they're not,
friends
like,
of yours.
big
Are
into
these like good
comedy.
friends of yours though?
Yeah, like I'll go
They
play
are.
poker with them after this. I've known them since we played soccer growing up. It's like 12 of us.
They're just giving you honest feedback.
Yeah. Like they're like it was good, but like nothing made me like crack up. And I agree with them. Nothing like I could go up there and I can do it theatrically. Like I feel like much of what I do is
You
like
should sing.
Eric Clapton.
Eric Clapton.
like I feel like my enthusiasm kind of allows me to get laughter sometimes, and it's not actually funny. And it's just honest feedback. Like 2 of my friends that were at the show, like 6 of them, they liked Scott's set better than mine. They straight out told me. But I like that honesty. And I'm like, I don't want them to be like, yeah, like you're gonna be somebody one day, like because I tell myself that.
See,
and I'm like,
smoke
like,
up your ass. You
But
don't
the
want
good
that.
thing
Yeah.
is that I'm sure
I
that
like your
I'm sure that
friends.
drives you though. I'm sure you're like, all right, You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
it
sure you
does.
take it in and you're like,
I take it as
I'll
like
do better. Don't worry.
I take it
Don't
as
worry.
like watch
Keep
this
up.
motherfucker. Like
Good.
it's
That's how you
nothing.
should, yeah.
What'd your friends say about the second show I did?
I don't even remember. No, it was different. it
Wait,
was
they
different
like
friends
me?
there.
They really like me?
They like no.
It seems like I get like they come to one show and then they stop because I was like 6 friends and the other one was like 4 friends and like
You're going to have 2 at the next 2.
Yeah, but I admire because you're 22.
Mhm.
I think about it, like when I was a 22-year-old.
I was just trying to
Like,
fuck.
it's really hard to, like,
I was not
think of
focused.
something funny.
I was not focused
Yeah,
neither. Like,
I would do funny stuff, but like to actually think like go up there and try it. I wish I can go back in time and just try it now, like in my mind, like
What
what, and,
was
like,
your 22-year-old
videotape.
self funny?
Like you have videotape of that now, so
Yeah.
it's like awesome. That,
Yeah, it is cool.
Like
I
you
love
have you have like a date and time.
and I feel like
Yeah.
it's tougher because you don't have as much experience. Like we could like feed off. We could go
Yeah.
off
Well,
just.
but here's the
experience
thing,
and
like, you
shit.
have,
but
like-
you do have your own story that you
Yes.
could. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
And you have your outlook. You know.
Like Pete Davidson
You
did
have a
this
set
joke.
eyes.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
No, like Pete Davidson, like I think one of his like jokes he did for like SNL was about like his high school friends and how like they had like a farting contest, and like one guy like shit his pants practically. You're like, dude, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
like you're trying to like win this contest so bad, like or whatever it was, and like he's using high school material for his 20-year-old self.
It's the same.
So
it's
like
the
you
same
digging in,
thing,
We're all
but it's
digging
like
into our stories.
my stories just aren't as real as yours. Mine is more silly. In
Yeah,
a
but-
sense.
yeah,
You
but
know
you
what I mean? Like
actually
my
have a
real
line,
life is
though.
more
Yeah.
silly.
But everyone has like
Fine,
been like
yeah.
we've all been heartbroken, right?
Yeah, the girl I'm dating right now that I actually brought to the show talking about support. My first show, I
Is
did
that your
so
question,
well.
Anthony? You're gonna waste it on that? God.
Wait,
Hold
the
on.
girl that
Hold on, no, that was just to keep the conversation going. That was good. Hold on. So
What the fuck?
my girlfriend, when she came to my first show, I was like, I thought I did awesome. I was like, wasn't that cool, babe? She was like, yeah, like it was okay. I was like, wasn't it? She's like, yeah, but I knew you would do that. And it was actually kind of dope where it was like, she didn't validate me, but at the same time, she was like, yeah, but like, I know you.
It was like reassuring. It was
Yeah, it was
oh,
like, I know
you're
who
funny.
you
I know
are.
you're funny.
Like, I
yeah.
knew it would work. And I was like,
That's good.
I was like, all right. Like,
That's fair for
Wait,
these
Scott, so
John.
what did your
Take
wife
back.
What'd your wife think about you?
You mean when
your
she
com-
first met me or no? Or
No,
the
no, no.
comic?
For the comedy thing, like support wise, does she support this?
No, she definitely supports it because she knows like she can tell I'm passionate about it. You know, I've made her laugh so many times, and I've done I've had like people say like you've been doing comedy the whole time, meaning like I've done jokes in front of people, and like a joke could just die, and they're just like,
Oh yeah, that's fun.
you know, like
like you the other day when you went to go ask Mez a question, and everyone was looking at you, and he's like, "Pussy."
Oh yeah.
yeah, I was trying to find a joke. I was like,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
so she's
I
like the
watched it in your eyes
That was
not
so
have
funny.
anything. I was like,
Oh yeah, that was
that's
so
like the
good.
story of my life. Like,
Oh yeah.
but that's actually the truth. It's like you do so many jokes, and then you realize like, oh, these are ones work, these ones don't work.
I think you're comfortable like
Just
with like that, like you being you in that
Yeah.
situation. I'm like, fuck, man.
yeah, he jumps off the edge, not knowing where it's gonna end.
Which
Yeah,
is great. Which
okay,
is
okay,
like
okay.
what you should. Yeah.
that's actually that's a good
like
point. Yeah.
That's an analysis on you don't like to start talking until you know where you're gonna end. You don't trust your own instincts. Yes,
talking about me. Okay.
that's why you do the thing where you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna say. Like, just start saying. That's what. Oh wow, Sixers are up. But Scott will jump off a cliff, knowing if I go in this direction, I know I'll find something here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like you got to do that more.
You just got to
think it's just getting more comfortable
dive into
with it.
Anthony.
It's-
Stop.
Believe
stop
in yourself.
saying-
It's
stop
believing in
saying,
yourself.
I got to get comfortable and just get
Well,
comfortable.
no, it's not
Stop
like I
saying-
don't. I'm like already doing it, and now I just gotta like get it's you get gradually more comfortable. It's not like something you just turn on. That's just called a facade. You know what I mean? Like eventually you got to get more comfortable.
I don't
with
know.
time.
I feel like after
he
the
like
first
seems
couple
pretty
times,
comfortable. That's what I'm saying.
after the
Yes.
first couple times, I was like, "Fuck!" I think the first time I didn't. I'm not gonna say I ate shit, but I feel like it didn't. You know what I mean? Like there was one time I did it again, and I was like, "Oh, they're not gonna laugh," because. And I was
You
like,
already heard
that kind of sucked. And I was
Oh,
like, oh,
yeah.
fuck it. You know what I mean?
It
After
fucking
that,
blows.
so
Though,
you just
like-
gotta, you just gotta have the attitude. Because now it's just like, fuck it. Like I'm starting to hate myself because I'm not gonna feedback, but that's a separate thing. But I'm like, fuck it.
I
at
think
the
you
same
get
time.
callous to it. I hope you get callous to
Yeah.
it to a certain extent when something doesn't work. Because like right now, when something doesn't work and I do it, I'm like fucking like I feel like the world's coming down on me. I'm like, what the fuck?
But you just move on to the next one though, because
Yeah,
you have
no.
funny shit to follow.
Yeah.
So you're.
I think what Jake and Yaya are trying to say is that they see you they see you on the stage, they see you going for something,
Oh, we
and
see
then,
it all
and
the
then
time.
you hold it back.
Yeah,
Like what? Like what do
you get in a rhythm, and Jake and I look at each other because we see it happening,
Yeah.
and then you just like you slam on the fucking brake, and
Yeah.
we're like, what the fuck? He
Yeah.
had it.
Yeah.
Like we see you in the pocket, and we see this happen at the same time. Like we're in sync, watching it happen. That he's in the pocket, he's doing good, and he just fucking slammed the brake, and you're like, oh, fuck. And we're like,
Yeah.
God
Yeah,
damn it!
it's 'cause
And
I'm like,
you
you
had
put
it,
the
man.
brakes on
You
yourself
had
too
it.
much.
Yeah, so you just got to
Too much on
dive
the brake.
in. Just
I think it's because
floor
I'm
it.
also memorizing it, and I don't have it perfectly memorized yet.
But
so
that
I'm still
has
like,
nothing to do with it. Just fucking,
you know.
yeah. But you like that.
I'm not even talking about that. Like on stage, I definitely got to get more. I definitely don't feel super comfortable.
There's one thing like
confident
forgetting,
yet.
and there's one thing fucking like taking
Stopping
all
on
your
it,
momentum
yeah.
out. Like just keep
Yeah,
rolling.
yeah.
Like you like bring attention to it too. You're like, oh, I fucked up. This is not.
Well, there's a
going.
couple
You know,
things.
you
It's
gotta,
like, do you guys ever think of this? Where it's like, okay, all right, so I said something that I thought was funny. Did I either not didn't deliver it well, or two, the material itself is just not good.
This is what
How do
happened
you-
when
how
Ant
do you
gets on
differentiate?
stage.
Oh, just fucking great. All right, make sure. Wait, you gotta mark that one so that no one else uses it now.
This mic smells good.
All right. What?
all right, we got to stick the landing. here. We're
I
running
feel
out-
like
we're
I
running
said
out of
something
tape
good,
going.
and then you
like 5
literally
minutes left.
I
We
said
got
something
like
good, and then you
5 minutes, boys.
farted
I
into the
did.
mic.
I did. You
I
were,
said
you
something
were,
good.
You were actually opening up,
And then
I
you farted into the
That
fucking
is
mic.
My
All
bad.
right, how are we
My
gonna
bad.
put a
Please
bow?
answer what I said.
How are we gonna put a bow on this?
Ant, what were you gonna say?
We're gonna put a bow on it.
Where were we? Wait, let's get Ant back to that thing. So we're talking about him expressing
Yeah,
himself.
so-
I was
Let's
saying
go.
no. I was saying when you perform something, what I want to figure out is like I want to get to the point where I know it's not my delivery, it's just the material itself. I'm not confident enough to know. Okay, maybe I didn't deliver it well enough. How do I know that it's not the material, or maybe I just didn't deliver it well? But 'cause it's two different things.
That's
right?
hard to figure out until you're up on stage a lot.
I
You know
guess,
what I'm
right?
saying?
That's what the open
That's
mics
a
are for,
hard
I guess,
question.
right? That's the
Yeah.
open mics, I guess. So,
All right.
whatever.
Anyone else
Um,
have any other things to say before we wrap up episode 1 of Bullshit?
I swear to God, we're funny guys. We're funny. We're funny people. I swear.
Come back next week, please.
Thank you for
Yeah, thank you for
helping
this.
us start this journey. Our pilot episode. It will get better with time.
The pilot.
We'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to say ego. How you guys say ego?
Eagle.
Fucking
I'll figure it out, guys. Stick with us, and yeah.
Yeah, all right. Like, subscribe, and like
Go
and subscribe.
fuck yourself. No.
Go fuck yourself.